Hi guys, can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, put a one in the chat so I know you can hear me. Okay, good, good. Thank you, thank you. I hope everyone hit the like button, please. Please make sure you hit the like button before you come in. Now, what I really wanted us to talk about, right, was whether or not you as followers, right, should call out content creators when they're wrong. Okay? So I just want you all to I want to let you all know right now. If there's something I do and I am totally wrong. I want you guys to tell me the truth. I really do. I want you guys to call me out. I want you to say, you know what, Bobby? No, you're totally you're dead wrong about that. Mm-mm. No, that was wrong. You shouldn't have done that. I need to know the truth, and I feel like, you know, as followers, you should be able to tell the content creator, the person that you're following and have been following for a long time, you should be able to tell them the truth and they should be open to receiving the truth. See, that's the problem with the good mother. People can give her advice, but she doesn't want to take the advice. But then on the other hand is you have what we call a bunch of enablers. And these enablers, you know, have are really what's swollen her head into believing that she can just do what she wants to do, no matter who she hurts on this blue app, you know, or, in real life with her personal relationships. And this is one of the reasons why she cannot hold on to a friendship, is because she doesn't want people to tell her the truth. And the problem that I'm seeing is that even when she's wrong, you know, they're not talking about it. They're not saying anything about it. They totally just turn a blind eye. Yes, the information. You should be able to tell all content creators the truth. Yes, constructive criticism. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. She's not a friend of herself. Cheryl, you're right. So if you're not a friend of yourself, how can you be a friend to anyone else? But that's the whole part of the game. I mean, is understanding when you're a content creator, and it's certainly for someone who has a following that she has. You're talking 10 million on Facebook, 3 million on TikTok, you know, 700,000 on YouTube, and maybe 2 million on Instagram. Like, come on. She has a responsibility. There are people, believe it or not, and as much as we're like, we don't know why, we may not agree, but there are people that actually look up to her. There are. She has a lot of influence, and it's sad because I don't feel like she is running her platform the way she should be running her platform. And she has a duty, like, to all of these people, to be a good person. How is it I'm watching, I don't like what's going on. Now, yes, we tried to help these people. Some of us, honestly, we went in, we tried to tell DT, we tried to tell Stony. They didn't want to take our advice. DT was very dismissive. And not only was he dismissive, but he was quite nasty, in some of the things that he said. And I get it. Like, we've all, taken up for our friends before. But see, he didn't know the good mother the way we know the good mother. That's the thing. He's just coming in on this whole thing. So when that lady, I can't remember her name right now. I don't remember if it was Sharon. So when that lady was writing and in the comment section and talking about her licking the 85-year-old man's Nash, you know, that had nothing to do with him. And he took it upon himself. And yes, he was very disrespectful. He took it upon himself and inserted himself into that situation. See, he didn't know at the time what he was getting himself into. When people want something from you, oh, they're going to show you that nice side. They're going to show you that soft side. And they're going to make you question, well, why are people coming? Why are people saying this, that, and the third about this person? Oh my God, that's so mean. That's evil. Why are they doing this? Right? Because you don't know. And that's why when it's something that you don't know, you need to stay out of it. You know, he didn't have enough time to be with her to really get to know who she truly is. Now, most of us have been there from the beginning, so we know who she is. We could attest to who she is. A lot of folks just came on board, and they're looking like, oh, woe is me. Oh my gosh, how awful. This man walked out on this woman. And that's what they're looking at. They're looking at the situation from that point of view. They're not looking at it how we see it because we were here from the beginning. So we know the real truth. And also they're looking at it from a perspective of um getting monetary gain from it, profiting. And that's not how we're looking at it. Right. Exactly. Information allegedly 10 million. So true. So true. Okay. Because you got 10 million and you could barely get 2K live in your chat. Okay. That says something. Right. But it's just, it's just unbelievable. But again, this is why you don't insert yourself into stuff that has nothing to do with you. You mind your business. Now it's different if you've known the person for a while and you could attest to their character and you could say, "Oh no, I know this is not true. I've known this person for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years." You've known her for a few months. You met her, because of the guy that does the violin. When you guys were out at the whatever it was, the little show with that Tashina Arnold was at. That's how you guys met her. So you can't go jumping yourself in here and saying what you, yes, I know for a fact this is who she is. And then, for you to then he took it a step further. It's one thing to take up for someone that you feel like, is your friend, but it's a whole nother thing to start and degrade someone, a woman, you know, who has beat cancer. That's not something to make fun of because that's something that anyone can get. It is not, we're not exempt. No one is exempt. No one is exempt. I didn't find that funny. I thought it was highly, and what disturbed me even more was for a woman to stand beside him and cackle and laugh like a hyena when her own mother died of cancer. Yes, and they can count it as a lesson learned. And you're right, Cheryl. I mean, I feel bad. I mean, I will say Stony wasn't a part of that. At least she wasn't a part of that whole um thing with him, going off and talking about somebody degrading a woman with cancer. She wasn't a part of that, you know. She wasn't there. She wasn't in the background standing beside, them both cackling also like a hyena. But I couldn't believe that she actually stood beside him with such a large audience that she has. Right, but who cares about getting blocked? You get blocked, you get blocked. That's ridiculous. Think I would give a damn that a stranger blocked me because I'm telling her the truth? I'm telling the truth. And she should have stopped him, but she didn't. She didn't stop him at all. And for these women to sit there, and I'm pretty sure I could almost say with 100% certainty that either somebody in their family themselves or someone in their family or someone they know has battled or is currently battling or has died from cancer. So that I didn't find funny at all. I didn't find it amusing, and I bet, yeah, I bet you he does regret that live now. So what he should do, if I were him, you know, I I would come out and I would apologize for my behavior. I would come out and I would apologize to what was her name? I believe was her name Sharon, guys. I would come out and I would apologize to her. I'm sorry. I got a bit beside myself. I said some things that I shouldn't have said. Sometimes people allow pride to get in the way. But when you're wrong, you should be able to come out and say, I'm wrong. I apologize. There's nothing wrong with admitting that you're wrong, admitting your faults. And maybe you'll be forgiven. Yes, Deanna, he was very rude. He was. He was getting, yes, all up in the Kool-Aid. All up in the Kool-Aid. Exactly. Information. A-list celebrities will apologize. You know, there's nothing wrong with apologizing. There's nothing wrong with admitting when you're wrong. And that's what he should do, in my opinion. He should come out and he should come out on his platform and he should give her an apology because she deserves that. And then you had people like JB making videos about it and thinking it was funny and having a wheelchair roll down some stairs and they think, ha ha ha, kiki kiki. That's not funny. Right. Yes. I remember that, Tanya. He did. He was saying ignore the hate. Yep. He was saying that. And then all of a sudden, there was like a switch that went off. And I couldn't believe, like, I could not believe what I was hearing. My ears were like, did he really just say this? Did this man just really say this? Is she standing beside him, agreeing with all of this, going along with this? As someone that has 700,000 viewers on YouTube, 10 million on Facebook, because she was live on all of those platforms, 3 million on TikTok, and you allowed him to come on your live and say those things. I didn't find that funny. What I really found utterly disturbing was um when he mentioned how, oh, haven't you lost enough? You lost your titties. I I was flabbergasted. I didn't know what to say. I was honestly watching that live, and my mouth just flew open and I couldn't close it for a while. I couldn't believe he said those words. I couldn't believe that she stood beside him laughing like it was funny. I couldn't believe that no one was in that chat putting him in his place. I couldn't believe that people weren't leaving the live. I couldn't believe that people were actually okay with it. We're laughing also, which further fueled the fire. Yes, he was really nasty to the cancer patient, Deanna. Yes, right. You are so right, Belle. They will defend her behavior. And this is why her behavior is getting worse and worse and worse. And they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it. Yeah, they're all cowards of one woman. They're all cowards of one woman. They're all, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't care. And she can, hopefully, she's on this live, or it'll get back to her. They're all cowards of King. She is like the puppet master and has them all on a string like little marionettes. You're so right, Cheryl. This is his karma. Disrespected cancer patients and survivors. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. But it's like she has them all on a little marionette, you know, and has them under her control. It's crazy to me. It is crazy to me because I know for a fact, it may not seem like it, but I know Janice knows better. I know she does. I know Fake knows better. I know she does, you know? But for them to all sit there and be scared of this woman for what? Who is she? It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now Stony is caught in the middle, you know, because he is her producer. She didn't say those things. She wasn't laughing, although she, was saying, "Oh, be kind to everybody, be kind." But they had no idea what they were dealing with. They had no idea what they were dealing with. And then I'm looking at her page, and again, for people to call her the B word, she doesn't deserve that. This girl came out and she told her audience how she was bullied. She told her audience how she was bullied. I hear you, Tasmanian Devil. I hear you. I hear you. There are some things you just can't take back. You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Oh, please. Laugh out loud, Tanya. Those people are sick. They sit here and talk about us. Oh, those JDB. Who said I was a JD person? I'm just here for the truth. I'm just telling the truth. This has absolutely nothing. What I do has absolutely nothing to do with JD. And that's what they don't understand. They're the ones sitting there riding the good mother's coattails, not me. They're riding her coattails. They're kissing her behind. They're kissing her sisters behind. Hell, they're kissing the whole families behind. You know, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, and I understand, his apology wouldn't be accepted, but you know what? He still should come out and give it. He should still give it, you know, whether we accept it or not. That's, maybe in time we would. But he definitely should come out here and apologize for the things that he said. He was wrong. He was wrong. I hear you, Angela. I hear you. I hear you. And I just feel bad. I'm looking at her page, and you had a woman under her page talking about, you were nothing. KO found you. What do you mean KO found her? They were at the same place. So if KO was better than her, she wouldn't have met her at that location. So that must mean she wasn't shit either, huh? How's somebody gonna write that? Like as if she brought this girl up. She didn't bring this girl up. The fact of the matter is, Stony does have talent. She has a nice voice. She can actually sing. You know, they know the good mother can't sing, but they're not going to tell her the truth. Instead, that's why she's still on YouTube. Why hasn't Don Jazzy helped her career? Can somebody answer that? If she's so talented, she's such a talent, right? She's so talented. She has all this talent. She's a great singer. She's a great dancer. Why hasn't he helped her career? Wasn't he just here recently? And Fake was like, "Oh, I smell a collaboration. I smell a collaboration." Well, where is it? Where is it? And didn't he tell her he didn't think Lava was good? Exactly. Well, she didn't bring her there. They met each other at that party, and hell, the good mother wouldn't have been there if it hadn't been for the violin guy from the market. Okay, like let's be honest. Let's be for real. She wouldn't have been there. He invited her there. He invited her there. And we all saw the way she was dressed. Very inappropriate for the occasion. He should have sent her back home. She had no business being around those older folks like that. Come on. Yes, yes. She wouldn't have met. There wouldn't have. There would never have been a picture with. Like I said before, there never would have been a picture with Blueface because she wouldn't have been at that game. Now ask yourself, if they were such VIP, Why didn't they share any videos from that game? See, I have a video from it. I'm gonna share it. Someone shared it with me, and they know who they are, but I won't say their name. But they know who they are, and I thank them for it. I'm gonna share it. Why didn't they share it? Mighty funny how we never saw any clips from the VIP game of Justin Bieber. Yes, right. Play that. You're so right. Information. I saw it. Played that at the birthday party, and the only one dancing was Mosquito Man. Like, come on. Daddy, daddy. Yeah, that was the only one dancing. No one else was up rocking to that song. And Mancy. It should be played everywhere in Nigeria. Why aren't you a star in the country that you're from? Let's talk about that. I'm so sorry to hear that, Deanna. I'm so sorry to hear that. Many of us were angry. Many of us were angry. You know, I had family members who suffered from cancer. I had a friend recently, she's in remission now, thank God. You know, hi, Miss West. You know, it was disgusting. The things that he said really it hit hard. It hit hard. It struck several nerves. It struck several nerves. And he didn't care at the time. Like I said, he's thinking he's taking up for his friend. look look where he is now. Look what his friend did. And they're still not calling her out on it. They're still saying that they are wrong. They're saying that they're wrong. How do you steal someone else's song but the other person is wrong? How do you go and upload someone else's song as yours, but the other person is wrong? No, they never forgets, Cheryl, never forgets. And that is exactly why he should go and apologize. Like I said, regardless to whether or not we accept it or not, you know, time heals all wounds, right? Who knows? Maybe we can accept it. Maybe we have to see, we have to look. We have to look at the behavior, Come on. But again, good evening, Brenda. But again, part of, growing and um being a good person and and being a content creator is being able to accept constructive criticism. I've seen people in her chat give her advice about the kids, say so, oh, you should do this for their hair, and immediately she becomes defensive. And they're not saying it in a defensive mode. They're not saying it in a defensive way, in a defensive manner. They're just trying to help her out, to assist her, to make managing her children's hair a bit more easier for her. No, I don't have the video. I haven't seen his video. Wow. I wish I could see it. This AI video. Good for him if he made an AI video regarding the issue. Good for him. Thank you, Jules. I mean, come on. I can accept constructive criticism. I can accept criticism, period. You know, like I said before, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. See, they won't be able to shut me up. See, that's the problem. That's why they really mad. Because they can't shut me up. None of them have control over me. King, JB, Fake, Hyenas, none of them have control over me. None of them will run me off. That's what they really mad about. Exactly right information from the flea market. Right. Exactly. But she's so great. She's so great. But no one has discovered her yet. Can you imagine? You have all this talent. All your music is uploaded. It's on YouTube. Why is no one reaching out to her? Hmm? Can someone answer that? Why is no one reaching out to her? She's so famous. She's so famous. Yet, how many times we see somebody come up to her in an airport? Huh? How many people have we seen actually come up to her like, "I know you." One, one. Exactly. Exactly, Miss West. Brand deals, merch deals. Exactly. Right, Foxy. There's no sing. Exact. She can't sing, and I'm saying this. So hyenas. She'll have me up on her live tomorrow morning. Yes, she cannot sing. She can't sing. She can barely dance. Like I said, there are 5 dance moves. She can jump down into a split. Well, let's say 2, because she could jump down into a split and she can shake her Nash, and that's it. What else is there? What else is there? Like, come on, let's be honest. It's not right. And my thing is, Stony came out and Stony shared with us how she was bullied as a kid. She came out and she shared that with the people, how she was bullied as a kid. And then these people come and they're pouncing on her and she's not even in the wrong. They're pouncing on her. Do they not understand? Some people are fragile. See, I'm glad I'm built forward tough. Always has been, always will be. Okay, I am my mother's child. Trust and believe that when I tell you, I am my mother's child. I am built forward tough. Okay, Teflon. Can't nothing get to me. It's not a thing anyone could say that's going to get to me. And like I said, they will not shut me up. It's just not going to happen. I'm sure they would love for me to shut up. I'm sure they would love for me to close down shop, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We don't do any more to the good mother than what they do to JD. Okay? Please. How are we doing how are we doing anything worse than what they're doing to this man? This man hardly ever comes live anymore. This man doesn't even talk about her. And what do? Still, here's King with her 2022, 2023 videos. That's all she does. That's it. Okay? No, that's a big old boil. That's a boil. That is an old mosquito bite. Okay? The thing was massive. Massive. You couldn't miss it. You couldn't miss it. Yes, I saw Cheryl is no longer on her Spotify. Good. I hope they took action. I hope they took action and I hope Spotify banned her account permanently because that's what they said could happen. When I looked the whole thing up and it said, no, as a feature artist, you cannot just upload someone else's song and take credit for it. And it said you could be sued for copyright infringement as well as have your Spotify account permanently banned. Permanently. It did look like a staph infection. Something's definitely going on back there. Now, if you knew it was there, why on earth would you want to even have your behind out? Why wouldn't you have it covered up? Thank you, Charmaine. That's all we're doing is speaking the truth. No one is bullying her. These are all things. She's the one that comes out here half naked, dressed half naked. So, how is that a lie? We are watching her. Everyone can see she's out here half naked. She's parading herself up and down the streets with her children half naked. So, how is that a lie? How are we lying? How is that bullying? We're just talking about what she has on and that it's inappropriate for her to be dressed like that around her daughters out in the street, walking the streets of LA. That's it. Right. Exactly. Money, 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 money. I don't get it. So true, Laura. Laura said maybe it never left from the summertime a few years ago. Yes, we all remember that boy from the summertime when she was washing that car. Yes, yes, right. But yeah, Hyena, somebody, it was her way to drive traffic. Oh, please, please. So why do you have to drive traffic? Why do they have to sit there and keep her video on repeat? If she's so great, why do they have to just sit there and let it go on repeat? Why not go watch it and then that's it? Go watch it one time and let's see it organically climb. Let's see what happens organically. Right. Exactly, Deanna. She want everybody's money, but they can't tell her anything. You are exactly right. And when someone does try to tell her something, you know what she says? You know what she says? She goes, I don't see any stars next to your name. So, and you have the nerve to tell me something. Hmm. You know, hmm. That's what she says. So I should tell these people right there. That's all it's about. It's only about money. And they make me laugh each and every time they say, they're crying about her money. They're crying about her money. Give them buckets. Nobody's crying about her money. We're crying and we're laughing at the fact that y'all are dumb as hell for giving her your money. That's what we're doing. It was in Saint she had that in Saint Lucia too. Oh, I must have missed it. I must have missed it. I must have missed it in St. Lucia. Oh my gosh. It's as big as her head. You ain't never lied, Laura. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I mean, like, come on. Y'all, seriously. Seriously. Y'all know that that's not right. Come on. That's not right for them to go over there and bully this young girl like that. Again, like I said before, the good mother is 10 years her senior. 10 years her senior. And you would think, and that's the other thing, right? This is how you know there's something wrong with her. Why isn't she coming out and saying, guys, don't do that. Don't bully Stony. Leave her alone. Just it's okay. Don't bully her. Leave her alone. Don't go in her chat. Why isn't she coming out and saying that? Why? You know why? Because she likes it. She loves it. And again, these people are going to be the ones that's going to get her into trouble because one day she's going to mess around with the wrong person. See, she's been getting the right people. These people let her just go ahead and trample all over them and they're not doing anything about it, right? But one day she's going to come across the right one. She's going to come across that one that's not going to let her slide. Okay? That one that's going to get down in the paint with her. That one that's not going to care about anything. And she's going to meet her match. See, right now she thinks she's hot. She's on this high horse because she has this group of people that go after others for her. You know, she has what we call them. She has her little pit bulls, you know, or poodles, because they really ain't no, they all bark and no bite. So she got her little poodles that she sends out to people. Yes, Angela, it's not there anymore. It's not on Spotify anymore. And her account should be banned. See, that's how far they should take it. Because if it were me, that's what I would do. How dare you? They have the audacity. They're mad because they're saying that they're trying to say that Stony and DT brought it out first because they wouldn't say anything because they came and said that she was having problems uploading her album. So because she mentioned the fact that she was having problems uploading her album, they're saying, "Oh, see, they started first." Now all of a sudden, "Oh, I don't like them. I never like." Oh, now all of a sudden you don't like. Oh, now he can't sing before. Oh, you sound great. You have a great voice. Now he can't sing. This is what I mean about these people. This is what, as long as you're kissing the good mother's Nash, they're okay with you. They love you to death. I would never want them as followers. I would never want them as followers. Yes, Deanna, she is a cult leader. She is. They sitting there worshiping her. Worshiping her for what? What is there to worship? I mean, I want y'all to tell me, am I crazy, or have you ever heard of someone going out here purchasing themselves a $1 million home, right? And then expecting, and then you have other people to pay for it. When have y'all ever heard of such? I'm gonna go out here and purchase a home. I really can't afford this home, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it because you know what? I got the Koreans; they'll pay for it. Have you ever heard of anything like that? Right, Tanya? And that's just silly of them to say. They're all ready to gear up to defend her, no matter what it takes. So you're gonna defend her wrong? Oh, I missed that part. Information. They always run from it. They're always so happy, baby. They can't wait till Sunday come. When they come back on Sunday, the next day they're like, "Is it Sunday?" They can't wait. Sunday can't come fast enough for them kids. You hear me? It can't come fast enough for those kids. And hell, just like they say, "Oh my God, I so worry about the children. I worry about them when they're not with their mother." Are you serious? Well, we worry about them when they're with their mother. Okay? Now, we worry about the kids when they're with their mother. We love when they're with their dad. We love it. We love it. Right. How are you going to tell them they shouldn't have said anything? All they said was she couldn't upload her album. So that's it. They didn't come out here and say, "Oh, well, because the good mother went and uploaded the song in the middle of the night, I now cannot upload my album to these platforms." They didn't say that. They could have, but they didn't. They kept it classy. See, had it been me, I would have came out and said and told you what it was. That's it, and that's all. That's what I would have done. I would have came right out and said, "Listen, so I cannot upload my album because in the middle of the night, the good mother decided that she was gonna go and upload my song and claim it as her own." Where they do that at? Yes, a bunch of idiots. Yes, yes. It is crazy. Like when you really sit down here and think about it. Yes, that's a trap house indeed. But if you really sit down and you really think about it, it's like the nerve. And then she's out here. Like I would have to hide my face. I wouldn't even come out here. But see, she knows that these Koreans are gonna back her no matter what. She knows that these fools, they're gonna still continue to send her their money no matter what. I mean, she called them old. She told them to take their medication. She told them to kiss her Nash. She told them to send Amazon gifts. And what are they doing? They're doing all four. They're doing all four. Well, all three. They're taking their meds. They're kissing her Nash, and they're sending Amazon gifts. So they're doing all three. Yes, a bunch of boilers. A bunch of boilers indeed. Yes, that is hilarious. That's funny. But come on. Right. People are preparing for Thanksgiving, but she doesn't care. Trust and believe, baby. She get ready to put out her Amazon Christmas list. Okay. And trust and believe it won't be just anything on for the girls. Now, funny thing, now you know how last night I mentioned I was talking about how um, we don't see the toys and stuff like that that the kids were given. I'm looking in the chat and here's JB. Here she is talking about, well, do they think children play with toys forever? I give away my daughter doesn't my kids don't have their toys forever. I give to girl, stop. Stop. You know what I meant. She knows exactly what I meant. Like stop it. And that's what I mean. It's like no matter what you say, they will come up with an excuse for it. They will have an excuse for it. It doesn't matter what it is. Someone is going to turn it around, okay, and say you're hating and they're just going to turn it around in favor of the good mother. That's what they do. Yes, I remember when the CPS lady came to the door and she told her that. Actually, she told her, go to the father's house. Remember that? That's a good name, Boilers. I love it. I love the new name. That's a good one. That is a good one. Like, come on. Yes, she could put a stop to all of the bullying if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to. She likes all of this. And that's why she really mad that JD is paying her dust. Because see, if he was coming out here and he was arguing back and forth the way he was doing before, it would put more money in her pocket. That's why she kept talking about him and she was hoping. She was like, yeah, I'm going to bait him. I'm going to bait him. I'm going to bait him. I'm going to get him to talk. I'm going to get him to talk about me. I'm going to get him to rebut everything that I'm saying. And it ain't working. It's not working. That's why, for the most part, she has shut up about it because it's not working. It no longer works. And I'm glad that he has decided to just let it go and not pay attention to it. She isn't going to be who she is. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. Now, my last little post I wrote. I honestly do believe that the good mother is with child. I do. And it has nothing to do with her stomach getting bigger. I'm just looking at her and I'm, trying to and remembering back when she was pregnant with baby A and people were telling her she was pregnant. Remember? How many of y'all remember that? When she was pregnant with baby A and folks were telling her that she was pregnant. You're pregnant. You're pregnant. And she was like, why do y'all keep saying that? Why do y'all keep saying that? I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. And she was. She was pregnant. And I honestly believe she's pregnant now. I do. It's my opinion. Okay. It's my opinion. So in my opinion, that's what I believe. Now, whether she'll go through with it is a whole nother story. But I think she is. And yes, Deanna, she is living beyond her means. I mean, why not? You don't pay. She pays for nothing. I mean, let's be honest. New song alert. Popping boilers. Ozzy Ozzy. Was that supposed to be like oozy oozy because it oozes a boil? No, she's not gonna stop it. Yeah, she's not gonna stop it. She should, but she won't. Right, me and you and me both, Tanya. That's how long I was following her. You know, that's how long I was following her. Yeah, they are on Thanksgiving break. Yep, yep. So you remember that, Tanya? You remember? Yeah. But like I said, whether or not she'll go through, because I mean, now think about it. Because what's up now? Seriously, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. What's going on now? Let's be honest. What's going on with these kids? And all of a sudden, you know, they're playing with her breasts. Like, what's really up with that? What's going on with that? What do y'all think about that? All of a sudden, the girls are like infatuated with her breasts. All of a sudden, come on, they weren't doing that before. They were not doing that before. And Jay even made the comment about um yes, 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 precious. you know, Jay even made the comment that, she said your tits are getting bigger. They're big. And all of a sudden you see both of them now. They're both just having fun, bouncing them up and down, bouncing them, bouncing, bouncing, bouncing them up and down every chance that they get. Something going on, you know. So that's one of the things that make me feel like she's pregnant. And then I look at her face too, you know, and I'm like, Hmm, yeah, I think something's going on. Think there's a little bun in the oven. I do. I know some of y'all don't agree with me, but we'll see. We're gonna see. Can't hide it forever. If you plan on, bringing it into the world, you won't can't hide it forever. Yes, Dion. Yes, because they swear them drums are doing something, baby. They all of a sudden. Now, isn't it funny how have y'all seen Sophia? What happened to Sophia, guys? Huh? Somebody tell me in the chat. Where is Sophia? Where is Sophia? Queen Love. Content baby, maybe. Yep. That's right. Come on, y'all. Hit the live button. Hit the live button. 52 people in here, only 26. Come on, likes. Come on. We could do better than that, guys. Come on, come on. We could do better than that. Let's go. Let's go. That means about 25 of y'all in here. That shouldn't be. Yeah. If it's No, I don't think it's chicklets, baby. I'm gonna tell you, we have two possibilities. We have two possibilities, okay? Two possibilities. I have two possibilities. Good. I'm glad she is. Tell her I love the publicity and thank you so much for the hyenas. Hyenas. Thank you so much for the publicity. Keep it going, babe. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. Thank you for helping me to reach my goal. So, anyway, as I was saying, I think I'm telling you now, y'all are gonna watch it. See, you're gonna be like, Bobby was right. Bobby was right. She said it. She said it. Okay. What day is it today? Today is what? Sunday, November 23rd. Mark my words. Yep. Of course it's killing her. That he's ignoring him. Absolutely. 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 And I love that he's doing it. I love that he's feeding them dust. I love it. Because you notice the minute he posts anything, oh my God, they immediately take to it. This is them at their keyboard. They can't wait for the man. He can't even make a post and say anything. He said something about kindness is free or whatever it was that he wrote, and there was a problem with that. Oh, what does he know about kindness? What the hell do y'all know about kindness? What do they know about kindness? Hmm? What do they know? She always only has about 10 people watching her lives. Hyenas, why don't you tell your friends to help you grow your page? Why aren't they helping you? Why are they leaving you in the dust while they elevate? They continue to elevate and you're just left in the dust. Hyenas, why aren't they helping you, girl? Huh? You better go talk to them. What's going on? What kind of friends are those? Leaving you behind. Friends don't leave people behind, girl. You better tell them to share your page, to go like and subscribe, to follow, whatever they need to do, girl. Why are they leaving you behind like that? Hell, even fake done passed you. You have more than fake. She done passed you now. You better start sharing all of the obedience pages like they do. Get your following up, girl. You better go on, girl, and get it. But again, I thank you very much for sharing my live. Thank you. You don't know what this is doing for me. Thank you so much. Go on and dissect it, talk about it, put it in. Yes, I love it. I love when y'all talk about me. Because let me just tell you right now, so you can hear it from the horse's mouth. Y'all will never get rid of me. Y'all will never stop my mouth from talking. Okay? I will continue to talk and talk and talk. And there's nothing that any of you can do about it. Okay? So piss off. Anywho, so as I was saying, yes, yes, Deanna, she is. But I'm telling you guys, better late than never, Holly. Oh, you didn't miss much. We were just talking about how, one, I feel like DT should apologize for the disgusting things that he said about the woman with cancer. Um, and how, they are over there bullying Stony all of a sudden. You know, if two people fall apart, that's it. Let them go their separate ways. Why would they then go into her chat and bully this young girl like that? Why? Most of them have young children. I hope their kids get bullied in school. It's only 8 over there now. They're probably over here. Hi, guys. Where's she live from? That damn car? We don't never see her inside of a home. It's always in that nasty car. And notice now she don't even want to show the floorboards anymore. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh man. No. No, and I have my two people who I think are the possible daddies, okay? And see, the Koreans gonna be really mad if it's one of the two. They're gonna be really mad after all this shit they done talked about this man. All the money they done sent over there to her. All the gifts they done purchased. Baby, when that baby come out looking like J and A, they ain't gonna know what to do with themselves. What they gonna do, y'all? That baby come out looking like J and A. What are they gonna do? Huh? What y'all think they gonna do? Huh? Put it in the chat. What y'all think they I know she in that nasty car because I think that's her home. Now, that's what I believe. In my opinion, that's her home. Okay? That's her home. But she has the nerve to talk about somebody. You know, I never even knew who she was. You know, that's how you know why you sitting there. Like again, if I had 10 million followers on my page, do you think I would give a damn about somebody talking about me that had at that time I had 5,000. So do you think I would give a damn if somebody was talking about me with 5,000 followers? A fraction of what I have? I wouldn't give a damn. They could keep on talking. Who cares? Child, Cheryl, he better stay away, but I don't know, Cheryl. I don't know, Cheryl. I don't know, honey. Mm-mm. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Baby, they gonna be mad. Pressure. They gonna be so mad. And I'm telling you, I would be cracking up in their faces because that's what they get. That's what they get. It would serve them right. It wouldn't make me mad at all. It wouldn't make me mad at all. I would be cracking up in their faces. Let that child come out looking like J and A, baby. They gonna be big mad. You hear me? Big mad. And we gonna all sit over here and crack the hell up about it. Hmm. Crack the hell up. Because I don't care what they say. Like I've said before, okay? I don't care. I could care less what they say. She wants that pickle. You hear me? And so do they. So do they. Right, exactly, Cheryl. Let's see no say. It's 7 now. Oh, I guess her little people not interested in hearing little old me. Oh, oh, too bad. Yeah. Her little 8 people watching from the car. I know they did, Mary. I didn't see them this time running out the car, but damn it, did y'all see how baby A sprinted out that damn car? Like Jackie Flojo, Florence Griffith Joyner last week, man. Listen, when I tell you it was on your mark, get set, go. And she was gone. Baby. By the time we said go, she was already at her in her daddy's arms. You hear me? Please. Poor little Jay got manipulated into staying behind a little bit, longer. But once she got out the car, she was gone. It was nothing but smoke left behind those kids. Oh man, I'm telling you. Listen, trust and believe. She ain't got that yet. Now y'all know. See, we all know. We've seen the secret door now. Okay. As a matter of fact, if y'all haven't been over on the real comment section page, y'all need to make sure y'all join her page. Follow that page as well, okay? Because she'll tell you about the what if. What if they have been playing in our faces this whole time? What if you go ahead over there? What if he has been coming through that door at night? What if? Oh my God. Oh, that when I tell you that will be the funniest thing out here. Yes, Usain Bolt couldn't. Yes, he couldn't catch them. No, he could not. What are the other? So we got Usain Bolt, but what were the other? Um, what were the other Jamaican women's names that were that can run also? I can't remember their name right now. I see their faces and can't remember them. Oh man, who knows their names? Listen, Mary, sometimes if you can't beat them, you join them. Okay. We've all heard that saying before. You can't beat them, join them. And it might just be one of them things, like shit, hey, damn it, I can't. They won't leave them alone. Yes. Cheryl Ann Frazier. That's right. Yes. They were out that car like, yes. Shelly Ann. Yes. Shelly Ann Frazier. Yes. They were out that car like Shelly Ann, Flo Joe, Jackie Joyner Kersey, all in one, baby. They don't play. Okay? They don't play. They ready to go. They ready to go. Get out of the hell house. Who wants to be in that house? Right, right. I'm telling you, you gotta have that mentality. Think about it. The man has done everything. He said, all right, damn it, God damn it. All right, let me shut up. Let me just shut up. He shut up. They still talking. They still talking. He said, "Okay, okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop going live too. Fuck it. I'm gonna just stop doing the hair and anymore. I'm not gonna come live. And I'm not even. Just forget it. They win. I give up. I give up. They still talking. You know. So hell, he might as well go ahead and go on back over there. He might as well. I mean, hey, listen. They already done beat him down. They done beat the man down. They done beat the man down. Made him age about 10 damn years. Come on. That was a good looking man. That was a good looking man. Look how these fools, have stressed that man out. I'm not saying he's still not a good looking man because he is. He's slowly trying to return back to himself. But damn, I mean, they beat him down. You hear me? They beat him down. That's right. I hear you right, Lucy. No, you know what? You're right. Too many evil. Quite honestly, I'm gonna tell you. And I'm gonna be honest with you. with you guys because I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I didn't stay on it last night. Right? I'm gonna tell you this. In all honesty, when I first watched them, before the whole little saga began, I liked them as a couple. I did. I enjoyed watching them. I really, really did. You know, um, I felt like, I was like, wow, look at them. They could have been a power couple in this internet. They could have taken over. But see, greed allowed her to, dissolve her marriage. She let her sister come over here. Once her sister, and this is in my opinion, let me say that, in my opinion, this is what I believe. You know, once her sister saw that money that she was making, baby, the wheels started turning and spinning. And that's when, she encouraged her, to go ahead and go through with the divorce. This way she could get her hands on some of that money. Okay? That's what that was all about. So she can get her hands on that money. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah, Deanna, they're gonna feel stupid if it comes out looking like J or A. They are. And it will serve them right. And I'm gonna sit here and laugh in their face. Laugh all in their face. You hear me? But like I said, you know, because think prior to Mancy knowing about all this money and how much she was making, they wanted her to go back with him. They wanted them to work it out. Remember that? They wanted them to work it out. But also too, because she still didn't have her citizenship either. Okay. That played a lot too. That played a role also. But I'm telling you, once Mancy saw that money, baby, those wheels started turning. You notice everybody around her has kept their relationships. She's the only one. And that's why she's sitting around here looking sad, mad, bitter, depressed till this day. That money got to them. Yes, it did. It got to all of them. But my thing is, your husband helped you make that money. She didn't just make that money by herself. All of those videos weren't just of her. It wasn't just her. Those videos were them as a family. Those videos were them as a family. They were a family. You hear me? That was family money. That was for them. That was for the family. But she didn't want to share. Like, can you imagine being that greedy, that selfish? Could you imagine? Here you is, because at that time, that's when Facebook was really paying some excellent, excellent money. People were killing it on Facebook. And we never would have known that she was making that $85,000 a month had JD not shared it with us. So could you imagine 85 grand a month? A month? Or at least in that month, $85,000. And then didn't she get about $150,000 for the birth of A? 150 grand? Can you imagine? Why wouldn't you want to share with your husband? And these people have KO know, good mother know damn well she wasn't paying those bills. She wasn't paying those bills. Because if it was her money that was paying the bills, then why didn't she stay in that? Why didn't she stay in that house? Why did she leave that house? She did do too much, Cheryl. I agree. She did do too much. She took it way too far. Yes, he was having a breakdown, Deanna. She did take it. She took it way too far. She took it way too far. When she came out with that false narrative of him beating on her, she took it way too far then. At some point, she had an opportunity. She had a chance where they could have rekindled their relationship. They could have. They could have rekindled that relationship. But selfishness, greed, just wouldn't allow, pride wouldn't allow her to do so. The fact that she's enamored with herself wouldn't allow her to do so either. And sometimes we as human beings, that's the problem. See, she doesn't know how to say sorry. She doesn't know how to admit when she's wrong. The only time why we heard her come out and say sorry and apologize to those Koreans. You know why she did that? Because she didn't do that because she wanted to do that. The way she felt is how she felt. The way she felt was a true interpretation of how she felt. She came out and said that because Mancy looked at her like, are you crazy? Like, you can't stop the girl, you about to stop the bag? Are you crazy? That's why she apologized. She wasn't going to apologize. She wasn't sorry for what she said to them. She wasn't sorry she called them old. She wasn't sorry she told them to take their medication. She wasn't sorry she told them to kiss her Nash. And she wasn't sorry she told them to send, if they want to do something, send Amazon gifts. She wasn't sorry about any of it. But when Nancy was like, like, oh no. And then notice Nancy started distancing herself away. She started to distance herself away. You hear me? That's right, Sherry. Right after that. Okay. Now she had lost some supporters, and then she even took it a step further because, yes, that was on the plane when she told them all of this stuff, right? When she said all of these things to these people, she said that on the plane, right? Don't you know the next day or the when she was at LA Mom's house, she did a live in LA Mom's house in the bedroom, and she also told them again, okay, told them again. She doubled down on it to kiss her Nash, okay? She told them again. So somebody tells you, so it's like they like to be, not only do they like to be scammed, they like to be abused. They like to be abused. And why is it that, how come we can notice what they don't notice? The girl is not happy. The girl is depressed, but she tries to mask it. But see, I can see right through her. That's one of the gifts that I have. I can see right through her. Okay? Come on. Let's stop. Let's stop. They need to stop. They're hurting her. That's what they're doing. In the long run, they're hurting her. She better go repent. That's what she better do. Shoot. Hmm. I know JD been sneaking in that back door. Some of us may not want to believe that that's what's happening, but he been going through that back door. How many of y'all remember didn't Baby J say one day she was hearing noises or something coming from the room? She was hearing noises. Huh? Y'all remember that? Wasn't she saying something about some noise one day? Hmm. JD in there sneaking in that sneak. Yes. The doggy door. You said the back boiler. Yes, she did say she would make his life a living hell in one breath. Yep, in the other breath, the girls need. You are absolutely right. Yep, yep, yep. You are so right. But you can't listen. If the mattress has a sheet over it, Cheryl, it's okay. And who said they had to be on the mattress? Okay, there's a floor. Oh, is she gonna end it? Hyenas, no, don't end the live stream. Come on. Stay to the end, mama. Stay to the end. Okay? Don't end it. No, you did. Eventually. Then all of a sudden we see the baby ain't want to have no parts of grandpa when grandpa got home. Baby ain't want no parts of grandpa at first. I said, yeah, she done smelled all that, sensed all that evil on grandpa coming from that damn house. She said, oh hell no, don't bring that over here. Baby said, Baby Tim Tim said, nope, nope, you're not about to bring that evil over here. Oh no, grandpa. I'm gonna need you to go wash that off. Nope. Nope. Okay, there you go. Uh-huh. Yep. That blow up mattress in the back of that Jeep. Oh yeah, baby. Beep beep. Oh yeah. Oh, well, they are gonna die. They're gonna die, baby. When that baby come out looking just like J and A, yes, they are gonna die. They are going to die. You hear me? They'll still, but they'll look. They'll be mad for a little bit, and then they'll get over it. Yeah, creepy mosquito. Yeah, he's a TikTok dancer now. You don't see him? Sit here, you know, coming over here. Oh, thank you, everybody for the star. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much for the stars. Thank you, everybody. Oh my God, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Hell, to be honest with you, even mosquito killer ran out that car. Y'all didn't see how happy he was to get about that Jeep and get in there, go through them doors of the airport. Now he got up out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry. He had enough, baby. He said, "Okay, I'm tired of being used for some damn babysitter, some damn housemaid." Okay, he said, "Some a damn chef." He said, "I'm getting the hell up out of here," because he could have stayed until December for his visa. He could have been here for 6 months. He could have been here till December. He entered in on her birthday, June 23rd. So he could have left sometime in December. He said, shit, oh, nah, I'm gone. Maybe that is it. No, there was never any Mr. Romantic. That was a figment of her imagination and theirs too. You know, Fake used to have me dying. I mean, I was, oh, did y'all see Mr. Romantic bought her those flowers? Did y'all see it? And I'm sitting over here and I'm saying to myself, are they crazy? Woo. Thank God for Tim Tim birthday, okay? Or he would have still been over here. Shit. Oh my God. Oh jeez, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Yes, he is definitely going. Yes, he's gonna lose weight now. That's right. Nancy gonna put him back on the diet. Gonna put him right back on that diet. Yeah, anybody could see that she's unhappy. You know, she's been unhappy. Melissa, I told you who the baby daddy is already. I'm telling you. I told y'all. You know, it's one or two people, but I'm really leaning towards the my first choice. Okay, that's the baby daddy she already has, in my opinion. Let me add that. In my opinion, no more whole goat. Nope. That was crazy. Y'all saw the goat when the whole goat that was ordered. Like, don't worry, it'll be in the freezer waiting for him till next year when he come. It'll be there till he come back next year, y'all. Oh my God. No, Tanya, I think. Listen, they could be together if they wanted to. They could be together. Who's gonna stop them from being together? Who? Who's gonna stop them? Right now, they have that 50-50 custody. They could be together. Mm-mm. Nothing stopping them from being together. He coming through. Tanya done told you he coming through the back door. Okay, he coming through that door that she got on the side, where it is that leads to the outside. Maybe he coming in through there. You hear me? Hmm. That's why the kids don't even know he coming through there. Exactly. BS. They only good if somebody gonna go back to court. Who's going back to court? Hmm? I mean, those kids are not even supposed to be in the live like that. That's part of the court order. But who do you see any of them going back to the courthouse? Running back to the court to tell on the other one? No. So they're free to do really what they want to do. Yeah, she was buying some. She nobody no there was no Mr. Romantic. There was none. Nobody buying her no flowers. Please. Out of here. We all knew that was a lie. They knew it was a lie too, but they just so, they just like to tell, try to make her better than what she is. They want her to be with somebody, anybody but JD. But I hate to break it to them. I really hate to disappoint them. They're gonna be mad when they find out. They're gonna be so mad, y'all. We're gonna be sitting over here cracking up. We are gonna be sitting over here cracking up. You hear me? Custom made for $350. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So crazy. Yes, baby. Baby A loves her daddy, honey. Remember, she was trying to get her, like the child love her shoes, and then you talking about the girl's shoes. She like, my daddy bought me these shoes, baby. She wasn't worried about no new shoes. She want the shoes that her daddy bought. She wanted her hair like her daddy like it. Her daddy like her hair in an afro, and that's how she wanted her hair. Then next thing you know, we see the good mother making herself. Oh, I think I'm gonna make me an afro. Well, don't nobody he ain't want to see you in an afro. Get out of here. I'm gonna make me an afro too. Well, he ain't looking at you, baby. I hate to break it to you. He ain't thinking about you. I mean, maybe he had that little, maybe I had that little one slip up or whatever. Oh God. Please, please. I just want to see them with egg on their face so bad. They would be so mad. They would be so mad, y'all. They would be so mad. Oh my God. You see all the time and money they invested? Ooh, baby. No, bubbly. I'm not even looking at her stomach and saying it. It's just, I'm just looking at her overall. I'm looking at her face, okay? And I believe this, like I said, it's possible I don't think I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong. It's just a matter of will we see it or not. See, that's the thing. Will she go through with it? That's what it really boils down to. Because I know I'm not wrong. I can tell. So I don't care. They can say no all they want, but I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Exactly. You know she's sad over there. Sad and lonely. Hyenas, hyenas. Where is Sophia? Huh? Because I know you listening. You still have me live streaming? Hyenas? Where is Sophia? Can you tell us where Sophia Brower is? Hmm? Have you guys located her yet? Did you put out an APB? Yes? No? Why are y'all no longer looking for your friend? Did she abandon you guys? What's going on? Hmm? Has any of you seen Sophia Brower? She was being a bully too. I don't get that powdered milk shit either. Okay. I don't understand why she has that powdered milk. I think it's ridiculous. But thank goodness that the kids get whole milk with their daddy. They get to go to daddy's house. They get to go to daddy's house and get some real milk. Not powdered milk mixed with water. You know, it's so funny. JB loves to make these AI videos of the kids. You know, oh look at her. She made the little AI videos of them in their dresses, but she forgot their leggings. Why she ain't put the leggings on them? Hmm? You didn't like the leggings, JB? Is that why you took the leggings off the kids? Huh? JB, is that why you took the leggings off the kids? Huh? In your AI video you created. she said, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry, Helenas, hyenas, hyenas, hyenas. Am I hungry? Huh? You think I'm hungry? Hmm? No, I think you're hungry. I think you're hungry. Like I said, what you need to do is go ask your friends, why aren't they helping you build your page? Huh? Go ask them that, hyenas, hyenas. Why aren't they helping you build your page? Isn't that what friends do? They help friends. Clearly, you must not be part of the clique like you think you are. That's sad. I feel sorry for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They need to leave. Yeah, they need to. And it's funny how they say, oh, yeah, we're going to stop following them. Well, I ain't see Stony lose any followers, y'all. If she did, what she lost? About 100? Hmm? Does anybody know? Let me go. Let me look at her page. Stony has 7.2K followers. Okay, 7.2K. Let's look at Dawn's. Let's look at Dawn's. Let's see. Dawn is at 6.4. So what he lost? About 100? Ooh, really? She said, is that one of her daddies? Talk about the shirts. Mm. Yes, she is. She gonna be in trouble, honey. She gonna be in trouble. They gonna call her to the front of the class, baby. They gonna call her to the front of the class. Why would you go and stream her video? Oh, she coming to the front of the class. She shouldn't have done that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Eh. They know they're not allowed to do anything without permission from King. They have to go over to her Almighty King. Almighty King. May I go and listen to Bobby's live? Almighty King. That's what they have to do. They have to bow down. Could you imagine? And you know what's so funny? I saw JB was all like, she was all like really strong and fierce in one of her comments telling people she does what she wants to do on her page. This is her page. She does what she wants to do. Yeah, was it sitting up there crying when King told her behind off? When King came after her, after she was supposedly going to leave this whole KO stuff alone, the whole saga alone, and start talking about something else. What did she do? Ran her behind right back, like a kid with a head tucked in between her legs, like a lost dog. Oh, scary ass. And then want to come have something to say to me. She can't say nothing to me until I see her stand up for herself. You can't stand up for yourself against King. You have nothing to say to me. Yeah, they all crazy. All of them. Please, how am I defaming her? How am I defaming her? Defamation is me saying something that's not true. So what's not true about what I said? And I said, in my opinion, that I believe she's with child. That's my opinion. I am allowed to have my opinion. Okay? So that's not defaming anyone. That's my opinion. And it's also my opinion about who I believe the daddy is. That's my opinion. Okay? I'm glad she does. I know she does, Deanna. She she knows that's the only milk she's gonna get. She better drink it. Right, exactly. They definitely defamed JD because they say some outlandish things about him. They say some outlandish things about him. They had the nerve to say he was sexually abusing his own child. So come on, what's that? They had the nerve to say he was using, you know what begins with a D and ends in an S. Okay, they had the nerve, but that's okay. See, they can say whatever they want about anyone. Okay, but the minute you say the truth about this one over here, it's a problem. It's a problem. Well, it's just gonna have to be a problem because we're gonna talk about it. Every time she does something, we're gonna talk about it. And let's be honest, the only reason why she started doing their hair is because Mancy was the one that got on her and was like, no, you need to do their hair. You need to do their hair. You need to do better. But the real reason why, when she first started doing their hair, was because Taja was doing the hair and she got jealous. How many of y'all remember she was at LA Mom's house, I believe? I want to say she was still at LA Mom's house and she was talking to A or Jay, one of them. And she was like, "Who did your hair?" And she was like, "Oh, it looks pretty. It looks pretty." I said, "Mm-hmm, mm-hmm." And it was after that when I first started seeing her finally, putting the brush to their hair again. That's what started it. Yes, Holly. She was jealous. She was jealous. So it took another woman to get you to start to comb your own kids' hair. Another woman had to do that. Another woman had to fire you up to comb your daughter's hair. Come on. Exactly. It sure is not, Angela. Free speech is not. And I'm not saying anything, and neither is anyone else. None of us are saying anything that is wrong. We are only commenting and talking about what we see, which we are allowed to do. That's all we're doing. We're talking about what we see, that we see with our own eyes. They see it too. They just choose to ignore it. Oh yeah, they are, yes. Oh yeah, they gonna be they are gonna be mad. They are gonna be mad. Yep, just like her video, her layering video. Baby Tanja over there killing it, unbothered. You hear me? Unbothered. It's funny how this is how you know something's wrong with them. So remember when JD's first started dating Summer. Oh, she thinks she all that. She's fugly. I'm saying, I'm changing the word. That's not what they said. She's fugly. She's this. She's not cute. There's nothing cute about her. Oh, look at her. Da, da, da. I mean, they had so much to say about that girl. They had so much to say about her. Okay. Now, soon as she was no longer with JD, she suddenly became beautiful. Now, all of a sudden, Now all of a sudden, Summer is beautiful. Well, where did she also all of a sudden become beautiful? Y'all said she was fugly. They knew that that woman was beautiful. See, they're the ones that's always trying to compare someone. Nobody was trying to even compare them because, in all honesty, and let's be real, the good mother couldn't hold a candlestick to Summer, and she damn sure can't hold a candlestick to Taja. Yes, Taja is gorgeous, Holly. I just feel bad because I feel like Taja got dealt the wrong hand. Um, I really do wish that JD had kept Taja offline and kept her to himself and not brought her out the way that he did. Because all they did, now that's somebody they defamed. They said, oh, she was homeless. She doesn't have anything. Those were the things that they were saying about this young woman, all because of KO. Now, my thing is, y'all don't like JD, right? Y'all don't like him, right? Yeah, the good mother claims she doesn't like him, right? Y'all don't want them to be together. So if he's moving on, why not let the man move on? Why not just try to interview her ex-husband? Exactly. But why not let the man just move on? They should have been happy that he was dating somebody else. They should have been thrilled he was dating somebody else. So why is it that y'all want to go get all up in his business, get up, start talking about this girl the way that y'all did? She didn't deserve that. Her son didn't deserve that. It was disgusting how they talked about her son as well. He's a child. He's had his mommy to himself. It's hard for kids, when they've had their mom all to themselves and now suddenly here comes somebody, and not only is there a new somebody, but now this somebody has two kids as well. It was going to take time for that relationship to build between the children. Right. So y'all don't like him. They should have been happy. Thank God he has moved on. And they should have left it at that. Not bother him. That wasn't right at all. That wasn't right at all. I actually liked her for him. I thought they made a beautiful couple. I thought she was great for the girls. The girls loved her as well. You know, they loved her. They respected her. She made sure. See, she knew how to dress, baby. Okay. When you saw them girls, when she was around, okay, they looked nice. A lot of men, they don't really know how to dress kids. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. A lot of men, they don't pay attention to that stuff. You know, they don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. They just like, yeah, go ahead. What you want to wear? Go ahead, throw it on. They're not looking at colors and know, you know what? Listen, we're not gonna put on flowers with stripes. They don't care about that stuff. They don't care about the colors. They could care less. Right, exactly. We're only talking about what we see. I like Taja too. And I wish that it had worked out, but I honestly believe, because of them. And maybe he just felt like, listen, I don't want you to get any more bullied or harassed. So, I think it's best that we just part ways. Sadly. But she was definitely the best for his girls, I'd say. Yes, it was taken down, Deanna. Yes, it's not on Spotify. It's not on her Spotify anymore. I hope her whole account is down. It needs to be banned. Now, from the beginning, she could have taken it down. She had no business posting it in the first place. And then let's be real, she wasn't a she was never a friend to Stony. When Stony, like I said, when Stoney's out, the other songs came out, and at that time, you know, the good mother was in Italy. She didn't post about it. She didn't say anything about it. She did nothing. Now, as a friend, you would think you would be like, oh, this is my friend just dropped a new song, guys. Go listen to it. Go to her YouTube page, guys. Keep it on repeat. She didn't do that. She didn't do that at all. But yet, Stony was out here promoting her lava music. Stony was out there promoting that. But that's the thing. She's good mother is not a friend. She's just not a friend. She doesn't know how to be a friend. She's not a friend. She's just one of those people that's just gonna take, take, take from everybody she could take from until she wears out her welcome. And then she's gonna blame everybody. It's everyone else's fault but hers. She's never gonna take accountability for anything that she's done because no one is ever gonna hold her accountable. But I pray that these two hold her accountable. I do. No, she don't know how to dress the girls. If it wasn't for LA Mom, exactly. And these strangers on the internet, please. They need to stop. That's why I just laugh when they say, "Oh, they always look nice when they're with their mother." Um, well, they should. People have sent them enough stuff, and then they always want to say, the stuff that JD has on them is too small. This is too small." When they were at the mall, when she got that iPhone, that little jumper that A baby A had on was too small. Did y'all see that? How tight and small and short it was? Baby J's outfit was also too small. So they kill me with that. They always want to talk about him. He can't, you know what I'm saying? He can't do anything right, but she can do no wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when she climbed on his shoulder. That was, and I could tell that he really wasn't feeling that when she climbed on his shoulder. You could tell he didn't like that at all. He didn't know how to react. He didn't like that at all. Exactly, Sherry. They don't like him, but they support his kids. Exactly. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Yeah, he was disgusted, Holly. Hmm. And look how Baby J woke up in that same great dress that she wore to school. What on Friday? Woke up in that same dress Saturday morning. But that's okay, right? But she had a bath, right? That's what they'll tell you. She had a bath, right? Okay. And not to mention that that dress is too small. That's why she had to have the black leggings on up under it. Because that was a dress. Y'all remember when they got those dresses? Because I believe A has one too. I believe baby A has one as well. Good information. Good. As it should have been. It should have been removed. And I hope they were the ones that had it removed and not that she removed it. I hope they had it removed. Yeah, child. And let's listen. I told y'all if y'all not following the real comment section, make sure y'all go and follow, okay? Because I'm gonna share it on my page too. I don't know if I shared that one on my page, but thank goodness for her eyes, okay? For her to spot the fact that Papa O has his old phone. He has what, y'all? His old phone. Okay. So she went through that whole video. But like this, like, see, she likes to do things for likes, clicks, and views. That's what she does it for. Okay. And these people, I mean, they are so gullible. I almost can't blame her for milking them, to be honest with you. I almost can't blame her for milking them. Let's be honest. Yes, it's a great page, Angela. Okay. It's a great page. I love it as well. Child, if you miss anything, just go to the real comment section page. She gonna give you a play by play, okay, of what was missed. So you will feel like you haven't missed a thing after you read her write up. And that's why they really mad. They can't shut us up. They can't say, "Oh, they're not intelligent. They're not intelligent. They're dumb." You wish. You wish. Yeah, he had his old phone, Charlie. Of course, he had his old phone. Remember, she went to the Apple store that day when she had the kids in the mall with the too small clothes on. You know, she went to the Apple store that day and got herself a phone. That's what she did. But again, they are very gullible. They believe everything that she says, every word she utters from her mouth. They believe it. If she came out and said, "Oh, I, I was sleepwalking and I wound up at his house," they would believe it. They would believe it. Of course, Holly, in no time. But they believe every single thing that she says. Like I've never seen anything like this. Have you guys? I've been on the internet for a long time. I've been following people for a while. I have never seen anything like this. Oh, Tanya, please find that comment. And when you find it, put it right in my inbox. Bobby returns. Please find that comment. Right. You're so right. Information. Okay. Bending over. I mean, just so inappropriate, bending over at the park. And they justify that too. Well, lots of people do. I see lots of women doing yoga in the park. Yeah, you see them doing yoga in the park, not right inside where the slides are, half naked, bending over with their butt cheeks hanging out. It's a big difference. But again, anything, whatever she does is a-okay with them. Okay? Whatever she does, it doesn't matter. She can do no wrong even when she is wrong. Even when they see her do wrong, she can do no wrong. Even when they watch how she treats one child better than the other, she can do no wrong. They just will refuse to hold her accountable no matter what she does. And I honestly believe that they put out an APB to every one of them. Like, listen, don't comment about it. Don't post about it. She did nothing. It is okay. Act like you haven't seen it. I'm about to put up a video of JD from 2022. Everybody come over there and you guys watch and comment. Hit the like button, okay? But don't say anything about her threatening to throw the kids out the window. That's okay. Yeah, yeah, we saw baby A looked a little sad, but that's all right. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, no, don't worry about it. Just come over on my page. I have another video from 2022. And they all, like the little marionettes that they are, okay, go over there. I mean, just a bunch of puppets. Bunch of puppets. That's why I said, JB, that's why I called her a punk. She's a punk. She's a punk. A big punk. It's ridiculous. Can't have a mind of your own. Can you imagine you can't run your platform the way you want to run your platform because someone else is telling you how to run your platform, telling you what to do, controlling you? Somebody you don't even know. Does that make sense? Somebody you don't even know. I believe they have WhatsApp group meetings. Like it was just so funny to me. It was so like the day y'all remember when what was it the lava video that was coming out when they were like we're gonna have her a star party and then she comes live like guys guys what is this is this a star party is this a star party oh my god oh my god oh my god thank you oh my god Kathy J Ahmed thank you for 5,000 stars. Oh, Michelle Govia. Thank you for 3,000 stars. Oh, my Kathy Meadows. Thank you for 1,000 stars. Oh, Megan Wani. Thank you for 500 stars. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. You made me. Oh my God. I don't believe this. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is for me? This is for me? Hi. Oh my God. Oh my God. Collect number 10. Oh, thank you for 2,000 stars. Oh, guys. Oh my God. Oh, you guys, I don't know what to say. Oh, God. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. May you always have plenty. Oh my God, may you the well never run dry. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Michelle Govea. You know I love you. Michelle Govea. You know I love you. Michelle. Oh my God, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh God, thank you so much. Okay. I mean, like, please. Are you like seriously? I was in I was just cracking up to myself. I laughed so hard. I'm like, I know these people have to know that this was all staged. This was all staged. Okay, we're gonna need you. Come live at 8 a.m. and we're gonna throw you a star party. But act like you're surprised, okay? Pretend to be surprised about it. Man, I laughed so hard. I laughed so hard till I cried. You hear me? I was it just I I was saying to myself, they are so stupid. Like it just doesn't get any dumber than them. It doesn't get any dumber than them. I swear. Oh my gosh. And they think that we're over here pained. No, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Oh no. Now you got to put them back to sleep, Tanya. You know what I mean, Tanya girl? You got to put them back to sleep. Okay? Oh, right, right, right. Yes, Angela, yes. I'm like, oh my God. It's just so funny. So funny. Oh, Megan Hawaii. Oh, Ediname. He gonna get you, Tanya. He gonna get you, girl. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh man, I swear. That's why I had to put up that Oscar award, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And they really believe that. They really believe it. That's what cracks me up even more, y'all. The fact that they believe this crap. Oh. See, that's why they really mad. Ediname, yes. Thank you. Thank you for 10 super thanks. Because she's usually over there on YouTube, y'all. Thank you for 10 super thanks. Oh my God. Thank you. I'm telling you, boy, you can't, I'm telling you. They crack me up. They crack me up. Child Pat gone until what next year when the carnivals come back. That's when we'll see Pat. That's when we'll see Pat. Okay. Or is Pat gonna come back? I mean, after the whole debacle in Antigua, y'all remember that? The banging at the yes, may yes, bubbly. May your pockets never run dry. May your pockets never run dry. Oh my God! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pass away on their snow paper. Remember? Here she come. I mean, well, it just cracks me up that she's sitting there. Did y'all see? Wait, did y'all see Good Mother today though? Looked like she was about to. Okay, in my opinion, let me add that in there, y'all. In my opinion, didn't it look to y'all like she was about to steal something from the market, y'all, from the farmers? Y'all always know she always get that same face. She start looking around. Her eyes get really big. And she start checking around to see who's looking. Eyes start going around, around, and around. Oh my God. Right. Could you imagine? You sending stars just I'm gonna send you stars. Can you say my name, please? Can you say my name, please? I mean, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Oh my God. Oh God, my stomach hurt. Oh yeah, Stony has some hits over there now. She has some hits, guys. She does. I'm gonna share her. I'm gonna share. We need to run up her songs too now. Let's keep it on repeat while we sleeping at night. Like they do. Like they do. Well, guys, the live we did last night. I think it's up to like 800 views, y'all. It's only like 174 subscribers with 800 views. That's great for our first live. Yeah, she was gonna steal Tanya, in my opinion. Right. We not hating. We just can't believe. Right. We just can't believe them. It's mind boggling. You know what? I'm telling you, if I was still in college, this would be my thesis paper. Anybody, if y'all in college or you have any, excuse me, college students, children, college age children, then this would be the greatest thesis paper for them to do. Why are people so dumb to give up all their money to someone who's already a millionaire on the internet? What's the psychology behind that? Hmm? What's the psychology behind that? Yeah, she's always taking something and always looking for something for free. Now, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with looking for a bargain, right? But when we look for a bargain, we're talking about, we going in the stores and we checking the clearance racks and the sales, and checking out the sales. But we're not trying to beat people out of money that's trying to make a hard earned living. These people out there trying to sell their vegetables and fruits, and here you come talking about, oh, can I? Oh, it's $15. Can I get it for $7.50? No. Damn, pay the $15 or take your ass on. Are you kidding me? Come on. It's ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Ain't no Stony and DT use no good mother. Use her for what? Use her for what? And if they so powerful and had all this power, why does she still have 7.2K followers? Why does he still have 6.4K followers? Hmm? Hmm? Like, please. Yeah. Like, come on. Even over in her own country, okay, where you could see they need money. She's trying to beat the people out of their shops, trying to get a dress for half price, trying not to get it for free, try to get a free hairdo. Damn, pay them over there. Pay them what they're worth. Just because, yeah, you can get it braided for $50 there doesn't mean that you should. Because if you could pay $200 here, right, in the States, then why not go ahead and just give them $200, tip them an extra 150, make their day? What's wrong with that? Stop always trying to beat people out of their money. It's sickening. Yes, she thinks she's entitled everything for free. I mean, hell, she got a free whole apartment furnished. So why not? You get your kids clothes, your children clothes free. You go to restaurants, you don't pay for that either. They pay for it too. Well, yeah, that's why she's gonna keep wanting everything for free. No wonder she thinks she could beat everybody out of their money. Everybody out of their money. I've never seen anyone so cheap before in my life either. It smells like Gouda truffle. Yeah, because they use good mother. Well, clearly they ain't listening, Tanya. They ain't listening. She could tell them to unfollow all they want, but they ain't listen. Because she's sitting at 7.2 and he's sitting at 6.4. Yeah, 15 is no right, exactly. Why would anybody want to work with her? Why would anybody? She's tainted. She's tainted. And she's not good. She's not a good representation of a company. She's not good representation of a company. Hell, look what she did with her own company. You gonna take earrings out of your we talked about this. Like you gonna take earrings out of your own ear to give to somebody, put them in a damn box, they didn't even clean them off. They didn't even clean them off. The nerve. We heard it pop. I have that video, y'all, somewhere. I'm telling you. Listen, I promise y'all, I'm listen, I'm gonna learn how to navigate this here YouTube so we can be, watching our videos and making our comments about those videos. Okay. One being when she popped those earrings out of her damn ear. Okay. Matter of fact, I think I had put it on my other page, but she popped them right out of her ear. You heard the pop, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, here they go. You said there weren't anymore, and there weren't. And rather than just sending that lady back her money, she decides, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna send back any money. But what I'm gonna do is pop these earrings out of my ear. And I dare them to call me a liar about that. I dare them to call me a liar about that. I will find that video on this phone because I know I have it. I don't know if anyone else has it as well, but I know I have it. She went right over to that dresser, popped those earrings out of her ear, came back to that because when she comes back, she has different. I mean, come on, it is so mind boggling to me. And they said nothing about it. They said nothing. They didn't say a word. They were fine with her taking earrings out of her ears and then putting them in a box to send to somebody else. Didn't even clean those earrings off. Take them out. Your package is on the way. That was nasty. That was disgusting. And the same thing she did with that shirt, took it off her body and actually mailed it to somebody. Like, how dare you? Who the hell do you think you are? What makes you think somebody wants your funk on their shirt? And then you're gonna claim it. Have the audacity to buy something from a store, cut the tag out, sew her damn tag in it as if she made it. Who does that? Who does that? Y'all tell me who does that? No, that's not fraud. That is fraud. And see, the lady that should have reported her behind, because that's what I would have done. And then I would have shown them the video to go with it as proof. She would have been shut down real quick. You don't do that. It is illegal, Holly. Good mother. She doesn't want to give out anything, Sherry, because she doesn't want to pay for it. That's how cheap she is. See, that's the thing that they don't understand. They could send her all the money in the world and she can't send these people anything. I think there's something wrong with that. I think there's something wrong with that. You know, there's somebody I like to follow and watch, and she was always giving back. Always giving back. Not just to her followers, but to people in general, to her community, you know, her followers as well. Yeah, she's cheap. but she don't mind taking your money. And even during the shutdown, that's the thing. Like she shouldn't have even been asking for anything. You don't come like, it's your choice to go live. It's your choice to go live, you know? Why are you coming begging people during this live broadcast? You can send us stars and super thanks. If people wanted to, you don't need to remind folks. If they want to send it, they'll send it. You don't need to. Why are you reminding people? You don't have to remind them. Oh, the car done ran out of gas. Like I said, now if she could sit in in a car, who's gonna sit in a car for 2 hours if they have a home? Why isn't she in her home? Who's gonna sit in a car for 2 hours and stream somebody's live or go live themselves sitting in a car for 2 hours? Girl, bye. Now you want me to believe that you have shelter? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we believe you. Uh-huh. Yeah. And like I said in my post, they ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, but they sitting here giving this girl all their money. Yeah. Shop in their face, eat in their face. And what she do? Hold it up to the screen. Here, I share with you. Have some. Have some. Here you go. Here you go. Like, how is that feeding people, girl? If you don't sit down somewhere, talking about, oh, you know, Christmas is coming up, and she's telling people y'all can send stuff, for the tree. Oh, but I'm gonna buy stuff too. I'm waiting for Black Friday. You ain't gonna buy nothing. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, damn well she ain't gonna buy nothing. She waiting to see what these fools are gonna send. That'll sit in a box for a whole year and won't even get opened. That's how much she appreciates the stuff. That it'll sit there in a box for a whole darn year. So she only lost 100 people then, Jan, if she had 7.3. So she has 7.2. So 100 people, what's that? That's no biggie. Bye. That ain't gonna do anything. Let them go. Okay, so if it was 7.4, she lost 200. Still ain't nothing. But Don only lost 100 because I believe he was only at 6.5. Yeah, I remember that they had them big old shoes on, Angela, when they were at the Universal jumping around in puddles. Look like she don't buy those kids anything. She didn't even want to buy. Remember, she didn't want to buy Baby A that little $15 toy. Now think about it. All that money that those people sent for Baby J and for Baby A for their birthdays, and she couldn't even buy them. What did we see her buy them? Nothing. 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 Why do other people have to buy your kids things? She should be going around. She should be buying stuff and then going around and handing it out for Christmas. That's what she should be doing. But instead, she's always looking for a handout. I wish the hell I would be given to a millionaire. I wish I would. Exactly. Information wasn't sending her anything. Good riddance. She don't need those people. She has real talent. She has real talent. Sure, we'll see her on the stage before we see the other one. The other one will continue to be at these carnivals with no people, like the Philadelphia one, when we could count basically how many people were out there. Like, please. And you so busy, you shaking your nash on a dirty truck in the back of a dirty truck. Girl, bye. Miss A celebrity. Bye. No, they didn't go inside the park because she's too cheap. Yeah, she gonna shop on Black Friday. Well, like, why can't she just go and shop and go get stuff? No, what she's gonna do is come live, beg, and then people will send her the money, and then she'll pay for it with their money. That's what she's gonna do. What she posted, Tanya? What did she post? Keep it fake. Need to be quiet. See, I told you. See, I keep getting distracted because I still have a couple of more celebrations of hers for us to do. Hell, I'll play them all back again. Keep reminding everybody of her words, what she said. Yeah, she went on vacation with them people money. Exactly. If they didn't keep it on repeat, she wouldn't have those views. Absolutely not. She probably does. All of a sudden, she all up in her behind, Holly. They both are, her and JB. But Fake is just using it so she could build her page. She's happy her page finally started moving. Because baby, her page was sitting at 2.2 for I don't know how long. It just started moving within the last couple of months, and that's because she started kissing Nash. Exactly. Yeah, they shouldn't have sent nothing. They shouldn't have sent a damn thing. They shouldn't have never went over there, helped her clean up that old nasty house. None of that. And they got the nerve to say they were using her. How were they using her? They went over there, they helped her. And like he said, he went over there, put a little her filter in. She used him as a handyman, used Stony as a maid, and then had the nerve to go and steal that girl's song. And they just refused to tell her the truth. Exactly. Nobody paid her, exactly. Not paid, not booked, not at all. And then had her behind hanging out all in front of those men. Like I said, one day it's not gonna end so well. They can say what they want to say, but you watch and see. And it's going to be their fault because they encourage this behavior. They think this behavior is okay, nothing is wrong with it. They encourage this behavior, they stand by this behavior, they back this behavior, and one day it's going to end badly. Oh, you know it's coming, Sherry. You know it's coming. Can you imagine? No, I'm being honest. Like it's okay if people want to send stuff, right? But to sit up there and you putting up gifts, and not just that, like the fact that when she gonna try to get a whole bed out of these people, like, are you nuts? Are you nuts? But could you imagine people buying your children panties? Panties? Why are people buying your child panties? Socks? Why is that? Right. No more Auntie Stony. Exactly. They were so happy to have some human interaction with someone having a conversation with them. They were so happy, those kids. Because she's not talking to them, except she loves to talk to them when they're singing one of her songs. Of course she is. Yeah, I'm glad I love the fact that he's not paying them dust. I think he should just make his posts. I think he should do reels, and that's it. You know, if he does a live, it should be, like, do a live when the kids are, at the trampoline park jumping, something like that, but not where you guys are sitting at the restaurant or things like that. You know. Yes, Jay actually got some attention. Yes, she did, and she was so happy to get that attention, to be able to express herself without being told to fly away. That's why she stutters so badly. I'm glad she did, Deanna. She deserves it. She deserves it. And that's why, like, I feel, see, And that's why, I would be willing to forgive him if he came out and apologized, because I feel bad that that kind of falls on Stony because he is her producer. You know what I mean? And she shouldn't receive any of that backlash because she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. Mhm. Of course, Sherry. Yes, he does. That's you're right. So all he should do, he should make posts, put up pictures with him and the kids if he wants to. But you know what else I would do if I were him? See, like I said, she always likes to take jabs. You know what I would do if I was him? Just and not because, but just because I'm sick of her lying. I would put every homework that every night if when baby J had her homework. So Monday night after we did our homework, I would take pictures and I would post it. Tuesday when we did our homework, I would take pictures and I would post it. Just like he did with that with the certificate, with the good citizen certificate, citizen of the month, right? Had he not done that, she would have got away with saying baby J was student of the month. She would have got away with it. And see, they didn't want to believe us. Oh, how do you here's fake telling me how did oh Bobby idiot? How do you know that she didn't get another girl? Bye. 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 Now, do you think she came back and apologized and said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bobby, you were right"? Of course not, because they never do that. They never do that. Girl, we already knew because JD shared it with us, and I'm glad he did. Yep. You're right. You're right. I agree at the information. I agree. I agree. See, it was just him and Stony from the beginning. He should have just left it like that. He never should have included that thing. He never should have included that thing. And if he was gonna include her, he should have just kept it strictly business from a business point of view, and that's it. Like no hanging out, none of that. We're gonna make this record. That's it. You're gonna come to the studio. We're gonna make this record, and that's it. He should have never mixed business with pleasure. Okay, and I don't mean pleasure by, the two of them being together. That's not what I mean by that. He should have just kept it like that and that's it. Yeah, they're gonna be her downfall for sure. She met them at there was a function for Tashina Arnold. And so, the guy that used to play the violin at the farmers market. So he had invited Good Mother, and Good Mother there with all her behind out around these older women, that were there, shaking her behind at these older women. She just doesn't know how to be appropriate at the right time. She's so inappropriate, so inappropriate, you know? She just has no class, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. I wouldn't give her nothing. I wouldn't give her anything. Nothing. Zilch. She would get nothing from me if I were him. She's always trying to get over, trying to get something for free. And that's just not good to be. Yeah, it's nice to save money and stuff like that, but it's not good to always try to beat people out of money. So she's telling people now to stop bullying Stony now? No, I believe she met both of them at information at that event. Mm. Nope, he should not have showed Taja Jan. Taja is a beautiful, beautiful woman. Oh, so now Fake over there telling them they should stop bullying. Well, child, let's see how much support she gonna get now. If she's saying that, that's gonna be a problem. The Koreans are gonna disown her. The Koreans are going to disown her. You hear me? They are not gonna like that. Oh, look at her talking about me. I love it. I love it. I love it. She said, y'all, wasn't it just a couple months ago when Papa Obidi made a special tea for cramps and they talked about it? Now the loony bin say she's pregnant. These people are hilarious. They over there playing what if. Somebody send them coloring books. People can gain weight. I'm sure all of them have because all they know how to do is sit around and wait for KO to go live. They aren't exercising. Just keep it real. And her fat behind is and her fat behind is exercising. Yeah, okay. Now, now what's funny? She says, "What did it? Wasn't it just a couple months ago?" Yeah, a couple months ago. Fool. Anything could happen after that. Fool. And not only that, some people have been said to have had their period while they were with child. Okay, duh. But she wouldn't know any of that because she doesn't have any kids anyway. Now. Exactly. The nerve of the whale. You're right. The nerve. I'm glad you're listening though. Fake. I'm glad you're listening about some insane asylum. She the only one that's insane. Okay. Don't know what she want to do, whether she coming or going. First she was over here saying this, that, and third, telling the truth about the good mother. Now all of a sudden you're kissing her Nash and her sister's Nash. Girl, bye. Bye. Go play with those squirrels. What's up with the squirrels, fake? Huh? How the squirrels doing? Hmm? How are the squirrels? Huh, fake? Can you tell us about anything about the squirrels? Huh? Are they gone? Did y'all close up the hole now? Huh? Fake? Hmm? Can you write us a post about that? Hmm? Are the squirrels okay? Are you and the squirrels all right? Is the noise gone? Or are you still hearing scratching? Can you please tell us? Hello? Oh, okay. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Are some of you going to Stony and Don's pages or even their inboxes was rubbish? Don't do that. Nobody has come forward to say if anything happened. People are merely speculating and y'all are running with it. How do y'all take shit from the Slow Bus Academy pages and run with They mad. They mad because this slow bus, okay? This slow bus, okay, is filled with intelligent people and they mad. Don't be mad, okay? All right. The slow bus is filled with intelligent people. Y'all mad or nah, huh? Have we seen the witches coven camping out on their pages? Yes. And we've seen them give stars, cash apps, etc. But that honestly doesn't warrant any of you going to their respective pages or inboxes typing rubbish. You have to be a mad person to do that because absolutely nothing has been confirmed. Girl, give it a break. It's been confirmed. Your girl is a thief. Okay? Your girl stole the song. Admit it. Your girl uploaded someone else's song and claimed it as her own. Admit it. Call a spade a spade. Stop taking up for her. Fool. That same respect y'all want people to give KO and her page, give to others too. It's not right for anybody. Yeah, you should have said that a long time ago. Why are you just now coming forward with this fake? Why? Why are you just now writing this? Why are you just now writing this? What, 18 minutes ago? You should have said it from the beginning. And it's your people that are over there in the chat calling her bees and telling her she's nothing. She's a parasite. It's y'all people that are going to this young lady's page and saying such filth, leaving those filthy, nasty comments. But yet we're the slow bus, we're evil. No, you all are evil. It's not right. And to be honest, it's quite childish and silly, in my opinion. Oh, I'm glad y'all know. I'm glad y'all know. All three parties who helped with the song said it was a distributor issue and said the money is set up properly. No, all three, no. DT said that to save face. That's why he said it. He didn't want to tell the truth that she's a thief. That she's a thief. That's what it is. And y'all don't want to tell the truth. Why don't y'all stop and go and tell this woman the truth and tell her it wasn't right what she did? Why aren't y'all writing that up in your on your post saying that it wasn't right what she did? She stole that girl's song and y'all know it. Disgusting. Now you all of a sudden learn to let it go. Yeah, okay. And somebody just wrote in one of her comments, this doesn't make any sense. Ridiculous. They know what she did and they're disgusting. Some of them, I'm sure, have daughters Stoney's age. Would you want that to happen to your daughter? Do y'all think it's okay? Your daughter worked hard for a song and she allowed somebody to be a feature on that song, and then they go in the middle of the night like a thief and upload it as their own song, and then you can't even go and upload your album now because somebody decided, oh, I'm going to steal a song as mine because they feel like they're entitled because y'all enable her. Y'all enable said person. Ridiculous. That's what's ridiculous. You people are ridiculous for supporting such filth and not being honest. Okay? If you want to support her, but at least be honest and tell her the truth. Stop sugarcoating shit and telling her and have her thinking. That's why her head is so swollen up now. Because y'all have her thinking she could do whatever she want to do to people. And y'all are right there to have her back when she's wrong. Tell that girl the truth. She's a grown woman. I don't know why y'all think she's 2 years old. She knows exactly what she's doing, and so do the rest of you. It's disgusting. I've never seen anything like it. And then y'all have the nerve and y'all want to sit here and talk about us and say, oh, JD people, JD. I'm not JD's people. Okay. I'm speaking up for the children. I'm talking about what I see every day on this here app. And see, anybody could tell me the truth. And I know how to take constructive criticism. That's what y'all need to teach your girl how to do, how to take constructive criticism and go over there and tell her that she's wrong. Instead of sitting there co-signing every little single thing that she does. It's not right what y'all did. That's why she's sitting behind over there lonely now. Now let's see. And y'all already know, you watch and see King gonna have a lot to say tomorrow. Bunch of y'all about to be in trouble. Okay? Bunch of y'all about to be in trouble. This is absolutely ridiculous. The nerve. Somebody slow bus. No, this ain't the slow bus, baby. You wish it were, though. You wish we were slow. The only slow people I see are you guys. The only idiots I see are you guys. Ridiculous. Right. Exactly, Holly. Like you can't have an opinion because you have an opinion that differs from theirs. You have to JD have to be fueling us. No. JD's not fueling me. I don't talk to JD. He's not telling me what to do. I do what I want to do. You're right. She has that boiled baby. You're right. She's not alone. She has her boil. That's right. You are absolutely right. Mm-hmm. Right. Stealing that girl credits for her song. Like that's nasty work. That's nasty work. But y'all won't say anything. Come on. We they do that at? As he should be ready to protect his daughter. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shoot. Absolutely. And you know what, Bubbly? Yep, he should be protect his daughter. And you know what else? I could promise you that he didn't like the fact that now come on now. I touched on it a little bit last night, but let's call it out. Okay? Now, and honestly, Stony should have even said something to her. They all should have said something to her. Why is your behind hanging out around somebody's father? Why is your behind hanging out around somebody's father? You're just meeting somebody's father for the first time. This is a man, a strange man. You don't know this man. You don't know this man. Come on. This has absolutely, they always want to say, anytime you speak against the good mother, it has to be, you're a JD supporter. You're a JD fan. It has nothing to do, this has nothing to do with JD. Excuse me, guys. It has nothing to do with JD, y'all. Okay? Right, Lord. Smart people see right, exactly. We see right through everything. And they see it. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you. Now, I'm not talking about her people that's constantly push money into her, feed her money every day. Those folks are foolish. Yes. But some of these bloggers aren't as dumb as they pretend to be, okay? They're not as dumb as they pretend to be. Okay? They turn a blind eye, but see, they're building their pages. Okay? That's what they're doing. They are building their pages. So in order, they know, well, you know what? The quickest way I could build my page is if I start to share everything, the good mother. Let me share all of this stuff about the good mother. And then I can build my page. Because notice she's not striking their pages. Oh, if you talk good about her, she's not trying to strike your page. Okay? She's not trying to strike your page. As long as you're talking, painting a good image of her, and you're talking great about her, and you're filling up her head, swelling up that ego, okay? Yeah, she's not going to try to take your page down. Yeah, they see it. Yeah, they love they gaslight. Yes, yes. That's all they're doing. Too bad they're not helping hyenas. Okay, they better bring her along to help her page out. She's sitting there in that car. She needs a place to live, guys. Help her build her page so she can start earning some money. So she could get her a place. And she not living to get out that car. Okay? Y'all got her going in there. Yes, struck mine too, Renee. Y'all got hyenas sitting in that car for 2 hours, doing 2 hour lives. She in the car. Y'all in houses. Help her to build her page so she could go and get her a house too. So she could get up out that car. Right? Ain't y'all all supposed to be in this together? Help her out. I'm sure she wanna sit in front of a fireplace. Okay? Y'all sitting here talking about me. Trust, I'm good. I work every day. I have a job. I done told y'all this. With the 401k. I'm great. Don't worry about me. Talking about I'm doing this for money. I'm not getting paid. I'm not being paid. So what do you I don't know. She's doing this for money. She's doing this for money. No, I'm doing this because I can, because I like to. It's fun. That's why I'm doing it. It's fun. Okay. Y'all just hate to hear the truth about your girl. That's all it is. You hate to hear the truth. No, you don't understand nothing she said. She in that car. She need when she maybe when she get up out that car and into a home, we might be able to better understand her. We might be able to decipher that language, okay, and decode it and see exactly what she's saying. Break it all down. Okay. Right now, hell no, we don't understand what she's saying. All right. We need her to get up out that car. Okay. Help her get hyenas out the car. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a petition for y'all. I'm gonna put up a post. Help her get out the car. That's what we're gonna call it. Operation Get Out the Car. Okay. That's what y'all need to be doing. Instead of worrying about me over here, I'm good. Okay, help her get out the car. Help build her page and get her up out that car. We are tired of seeing her in the car. Okay, we are tired of seeing her go live for 2 hours in the car. Okay, we need y'all to get her into a home. I hope y'all are listening. See, hyenas, hyenas. I'm not bad. I'm trying to help you, girl. I'm not even thinking about me. Let me help you. Okay, let me help you. All right. So I'm gonna put up a post for you. I want them to help hyenas, hyenas get out the car. All right, and hopefully, baby, by the end of the year, you will be in a new home. Okay, you will be in a new home. You hear me? And may your pockets never run dry. You hear me? May your pockets never run dry. You will be in a new home. Yeah, she said. Yeah, JB, no, I told you guys yesterday. JB knows. Okay? JB knows. I told y'all I was in her live chat. I made a comment before. She knows, okay? She's choosing to turn a blind eye, okay? This is a married woman with 2 children choosing to turn a blind eye. She wouldn't dare treat her children the way she sees the good mother treat hers, right? But yet she'll come out here and sit up here and co-sign everything that she does though. But she would never treat her. She wouldn't walk around her father with her ass hanging out. But yet she don't see nothing wrong with the good mother doing it. It's okay. Okay? See, that's what I'm saying. Why co-sign something that you yourself know you wouldn't do? Huh? Why? Talk about she gained weight. And see, fake. That's not what makes me say that I believe that she is with child. Okay, it has nothing to do with her stomach. Fake, nothing at all. I know what I see. And you're gonna feel really foolish, right? You're gonna feel really foolish when a few months later there's a baby, right? Right? You're gonna feel real foolish, right? When she comes out here and makes that announcement, then what? That's if she decides to keep it. Yeah. Don't play with me. I know what I see. Trust and believe me. I am gifted at certain things, baby. Trust me when I tell you. Gifted. Yeah, too many cream cheese bacon. Uh-huh. Yeah, reply to comments. Yeah, she like I said, won't she come over here and reply? The page is open, it's public. Come on over here, fake. You and JB. Come on. I invite y'all over here. I'm not gonna get rid of you. Come on over. We won't eat y'all up as long as you're respectful. As long as y'all are respectful, you can come on over. We're here. We're just having fun. Ridiculous. Yeah, she started being neutral. And then all of a sudden, I told you, she started being neutral after she was told to kiss her by. I'm telling you, many of them, they did not like that. And she started to be neutral. And then I told you, I swear, I wish. See, at that time, I wasn't really thinking about a page or anything like that, right? I mean, I had a page, but I wasn't really like, it's just like, okay, here and there, make posts here and there, right? I wish that I had really, really recorded and screenshot everything because it wasn't until she said something, baby, and whatever. I can't remember exactly what she said, but it triggered something in King. And King put up this post, and I knew who it was directed towards. And next thing you know, JB is live. I just want to say that a voice just shaking and trembling. I'm like, how you gonna let somebody punk you out of um doing going a certain in a new direction with your platform? Yeah, it was King that scared her off. Yes, it was after, and she was. I just want to say, voice just trembling, trembling. How your voice is trembling for somebody you don't even know? You scared? She's scared. She was scared of the Koreans. She was scared they were gonna come after her. She let them bully her. She's a punk. JB is a punk. I said it. She let them bully her into coming back into this whole saga and dragging JD. She was not going to be talking about this anymore. She said it. She was not going to be talking about this anymore. She was done with it. She was done with it. That's what she said. And then she said something about the good mother, and baby, all hell broke loose. King put up something on her page, and next thing I know, JB was lying, and her voice sounded like this, and she was scared. She was scared. Yes, she was scared of the cult. Absolutely. She let them scare her, and her punk behind started back dragging JD because this is not what she was going to be doing. Okay. It's not what she was going to be doing, you know? And I'm not going to lie because I'm not a hater. I do think she's talented, in her little AI creations. I do think she's talented, you know? I don't hate on people, but I don't like what she's doing. You should have a mind of your own. You should have a mind of your own. And if you wanted to go in a different direction with your platform, that's what she should have done. She should have gone in a different direction with her platform. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him, Renee, truth sayer. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of people we haven't heard from in a minute. It's a lot of people that we haven't heard from, you know. Look what they did to, I feel so bad for Annie Court. I feel really bad for her. Look how they started dragging her daughter. That wasn't nice for them to do, to drag her daughter. Go ahead. If you want to drag Annie, go ahead. Do that all day long, right? But there was no reason for them to start dragging her daughter like that. None. But see, like I said, they ain't gonna run me off because that just ain't gonna happen. See, they could do all of that because they're sitting behind their cameras. That's why I'm sitting behind mine. When they show their face, I'll show mine. Now, yep, exact. Yes, Charmaine. Yeah, that's what I told you. It's a whole if you can't beat them, join them mentality. That's what they did. Yes, she did. Drag fake and she switched. Yeah, yeah. They all scared, scary punks. But yet they come, they go and they post and they talk big shit. But then you're all punks. Wish somebody would tell me, like, come on, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. And that's why she's supporting. That's why JB over there is supporting this crap now. But yet she gonna say, "Oh, when do you see me posting JD all day?" Girl, bye. You post him enough. You post him enough. You talk about him enough. You've made enough videos of him. Okay, you've created enough AI stories about him. Like let's come on, stop it. Yeah, they both punks. Yeah, they did Ida Bell the same way. Yep, sure did. Ida Bell shouldn't have never even come in and revealed her identity. She should have just kept herself, hidden. But honey, she had the best. She had the best videos. I loved her videos. Ida Bell had the best videos, okay? Those videos used to have me in stitches, y'all. In stitches. Okay? Yes, Holly. Yes, she was great. She was great. I'm telling you. I haven't seen anything like her since. Yep. Good. Yeah. That's good to know, Sherry. Yep. Yep. Ida Bell was good. She really was. Yep. She really was. But they destroyed Annie's page. She had the 30,000 follower page. They destroyed that page. Then she got her new page. You know, they managed to take that down. But all the evil they do and their pages are still up. Like, come on, make it make sense. And now Annie's over here on YouTube now, but it's hard for me because of the time differences. Sometimes I don't always, catch her lives. I don't always catch her lives. Yes, she was funny. I'm telling you, Sid, yes, that's so true. She was hilarious. Just with the videos, like the way she would insert certain things. I used to be in here crying. Oh my gosh, I used to be in here crying. Mm-mm. Yep. Yeah, she is definitely truly missed. The best I've seen. Okay. Best I've seen. I wish I could have taken some lessons from her. The best I've seen. You know what, Angela? I believe some people are being paid. I do. I do. And I told you what they do, okay? Because they have these things. I honestly believe that you have people, they do what's called, like, like stacking the deck. Okay, listen, you're gonna go, and you're gonna go and drop stars, and you're gonna go and drop a big number of stars. So that way, to get other people to drop stars too. That's what they do. I know the game. I know the game. Okay. Trust me, King isn't doing all of this bullying and harassing for free. Believe that. Believe that. She's not doing all of this bullying and harassing for free. Believe that. Yeah, Belle. That's what they do. And that's why, if you notice, right? A lot of times, like, let's say somebody sent her, like Michelle sent her 1,500 stars, right? And so if she sends her 1,500 stars, then you know what she does? It'll be like 20 minutes later, and she'll be like, "Oh, thank you, Michelle, for 1,500 stars. Thank you. I love you, Michelle Govia." Even has Baby J singing it. Come on now. Why are you involving your child? Why you have your child? Why does your child even know about stars? Why is your child begging folks for stars? Oh, can you guys send a rainbow? The A really wants to see the rainbow. Oh, can you guys send the poop? A and J want to see the poop again. Okay, and these fools go and purchase it and send it. Like, how dumb are they? Again, like, when you don't know that somebody is gaslighting you. Like, are you that dumb? Come on, Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. They crack me up. They crack me up. They crack me up. I believe that too, Holly. I believe it too. I believe it too. Every now and then, you get LA Mama go drop 49.99 super thanks over there on YouTube. Over here on YouTube. Exactly. Yeah. That's how she doesn't care. You think did she listen, listen. The girl ain't give a damn about the government shutdown. Okay? She didn't give a rat's behind about the government shutdown. Do you think she's gonna you think she give a damn about anything else? She gonna still beg. She gonna still beg. She gonna still beg. She don't care. Now I already done told y'all. I gave y'all the breakdown last night about the house. I told y'all about the condo. Condo purchase price was 1.6 million. She put down $320,000. It left her a mortgage of $1,280,000, and she currently owes $1,241,000 on the home. Okay, that's what's still owed outstanding as we speak. Taxes was about $20,000 this year, 2025 taxes. Okay, now I told y'all that interest rate was what I told y'all, 25 or 35%. Yeah. People better start saving their money. See, they didn't know the government was gonna shut down. You sitting here giving this girl all of y'all money. She already has money. Sure. I'm sure she got a money in some account in Nigeria somewhere, laughing every time she gets over on y'all on them. Laughing, 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 laughing. Like a hyena. Like she was doing in that video with DT. Exactly. I remember that, Bell. I remember that. And I'm gonna find that other video for y'all. I'm gonna post it tomorrow of her when the guy kept asking Alexa to play her song because I think I cropped her all the way out of it. And it was just the funniest thing I had ever watched. Okay. That one that one was funny. And the other one with her with her dancing and doing the split. Y'all remember that one, right? Her dancing and she down there doing a split, humping the floor and dancing is still Lord. oh, oh yeah, yes, at the information. Well, you know what? The way these fools love to pay for her stuff, honey, you know, it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me if they paid it. She ain't paying it, so what she care whether it take 15 years or not? They paying it. They are the ones paying it, like the fools that they are. It's just hilarious to me. Oh God, yeah, I'm watching the video now. Oh my gosh, baby, baby, baby A done. Oh, she done dipped out the car. Child. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Go, baby, go. Go, baby. Go, girl, go. Go. Ooh, you made it, baby. You go, Judy, go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. They ran so fast. She even asked, is it just me or do they escape? I'm glad you know they escape. Yeah, they escaping. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. Oh, that was hilarious, y'all. That was hilarious. That was yes, I remember that too, Bell. I remember that. She was so mad when he told her that. Yeah, I agree, love and happiness. Yep. 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 Hmm. They went straight to daddy, asked for a tall glass of milk. He probably did. Milk, pizza, chicken, French fries, hamburger. He's so happy to get up out of there. I told you we got little Flojo and Jackie Joyner Kersey in the making. And Sherry Ann Fraser. All right, all in one. And what's the other girl? Dang. Oh my God. What's her name? What's her name? Oh boy. How could I not remember her name? What's the oh Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Damn it. What's her name? The fast runner with US. Oh guys, y'all, what's her name again? Um, what's her name, y'all? On the women's team. She ran on the women's in the US. US. Yes, Shakari Richardson. There we go. Shakari. Yep. Well, actually, she said it's Shakari. Shakari Richardson. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Belle. Baby, they was out. You hear me? They like lightning. Oh my God. They were going so pew pew. Oh, how many of you have ever seen that movie, Mommy Dearest? Okay, with Faye Dunaway. How many of you have ever seen that movie, Mommy Dearest? Yeah, she is a sprinter. You know what? I ain't even pay attention to what she had. Oh, that's what she had on when she left the house. That little hooker dress from when they was like, okay, when she goes and does her little goodbyes. Maybe she wanted them to look, but they ain't look back for what? What they looking back for, Mel? Look back for what? Baby, please. They ain't trying to look back. I told you when they come on Sunday, the next day they hoping it's Sunday again. Escaping Alcatraz. Oh my God. Yes. Isn't Mommy Dearest a great? Oh my God. I love Mommy Dearest, but that's what's going on here. Mommy Dearest. Oh man. How's she gonna? I'm trying to figure out how is she gonna see her daddy soon. How? This is her time to have them for Christmas. If I was JD, I wouldn't keep them. I would not. No more wire hangers. Oh my God. Remember how the little girl, remember how she had her going and fixing her drink and she was looking as she was going closing the door behind her slowly, slowly. Yes, they going that was the race. That looked just like the bubbly bee. That looked just you should have had some smoke behind them. Oh, that need to be my new my new video. The kids running to their daddy. Oh, with smoke coming off them. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. They said deuces is right. Shoot. Exactly right. I want real food. Well, how is she going to Nigeria for Christmas and the kids don't have passports? Is she getting their passports so she could take them too? That's what Cindy. Is she gonna go to the court so that he can make him sign the papers? What's gonna happen? Hmm? Because this is her time to have them. This is her year, her Christmas. You know. Now I'm not sure. Do they get 2 weeks? Is that what they get? 2 weeks for Christmas? You know. Well, she could go. She should go now. Of course, she ain't gonna be at her house for no. I hope LA mom going somewhere. She should go somewhere else. Yeah, 2 weeks, right? That's what I thought. If I was him, I wouldn't keep them. But see, he probably would because he loves. See, let me tell you, any other man wouldn't put up with all of this. They could talk about JD all they want. She could talk about JD all she wants, but that's a good man. Because another baby, a brother would have been gone. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. He would have been gone. He ain't dealing with all this nonsense. He would have been gone. Either he would have been gone or somebody would have been hurt. Okay, that's it, and that's all. She wouldn't have been playing these kind of games. Trust and believe that. Yeah. Yep. But then it's just sad, for him to walk away. That would have been sad for the kids. He loves his children. He loves his children. That man fought for those kids. When she took them kids away and went and got that restraining order against him, you know, when he had baby A for those months that he had her, or that month that he had her. Remember that? And he couldn't see them. He did everything he needed to do so that he could get his girls back. So he could be in their lives. That man fought to be in those kids' lives. Okay, other men would have just said, "The hell with it." Well, she don't want me to be a part of their life. Fuck it, I ain't gonna be a part of their life. I'm out. Deuces, bye. Other men would have left. You know what I'm saying? That would have been their getaway. They would have said, "All right, well, hey, she don't want me to be part of their life, so I'm not going to be part of their life." That's what other men would have done. But that man stood in the paint. He stood 10 toes down for his kids. Okay? And that's to be applauded. That's to be applauded. So no matter what they say about him, they could say what they want to say about him, but that what they can't say is that that man don't love his children. That man loves his children. That man loves his children. No, Angela, it's not his Christmas. It's not his Christmas. Because remember, last year they were in Oregon with Taja and her son. Exactly, Charmaine. I know that's right. I know that's right. And she wouldn't have. Trust and believe that. Yeah, he loves his girls. Come on. Come on now. He fought to get them back. He fought to be in their lives. That man cried. He fought for his kids. And they want to say, "Oh, he don't love his kids. He don't love his kids." Yeah, they have to switch. Yep. Yep. But it's funny because I don't know how like why, because if you think about it, she's going to have them for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. Well, maybe it's just because Thanksgiving falls. This will be on her week though, because when they come back Sunday, yeah, actually it falls on her week, so maybe that's why. I don't know if they considered Thanksgiving if that was in the divorce decree or not. I know the birthdays were, um, and I know the Christmas was, but I don't not sure about Thanksgiving. Yes, she said they need their dad. She know. Listen, and that's the thing. If and that's what they don't seem to understand. If he was such a this bad man, if he was such, then why would she be allowing her children to go with him? Right? Because if I thought that my children's father was so bad or he was this bad guy and he was doing this stuff to my kids, I would have fought tooth and nail to keep him away from them. You hear me? I would have fought tooth and nail to keep him away. So the fact that she did not says a lot. It tells you everything. And that's why I don't understand why they want to come out here and bully and harass this man every single day. I don't get it. No, no, Thanksgiving is next week. Information. Thanksgiving is next week. And that's gonna be her week. She's gonna have them. Because this he has them this week. Thanksgiving is next week, next Thursday. Or is it this week? Or is it this Thursday, y'all? Oh no, you're right. It is. You're right. It's this Thursday. Yep. It is. It's his week. It's this Thursday. Yep. 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 You're right. The information. You're right. You are so right. Yep. It is this Thursday. Mm-mm-mm. Right. Exactly. Not only did she have one, but she had a second. Exactly. Yep. Yes, Holly. I know. Yes, you are. Information you are. Yes, yes. No, she doesn't want. Of course, she doesn't want full custody because then she wouldn't be able to move how she moved. Listen, she has it sweet. You understand me? She has it sweet. You have your children twice a month, two times out of the month, 2 weeks out of the month, rather. She has a great deal going on. Please, please, but yet still allows these people to dog him out. So she allows him to do, I'm gonna keep pointing out what I see. Okay. Keep pointing out what I see. We're gonna keep talking about it. All right, till she does better. Okay. When you know better, you should do better. And she should know better. But now, see, we got other stuff. This ain't even see, she does so much stuff. This ain't even about motherhood. Okay. Now, we off the motherhood right now. Now here you are stealing people's songs. Yeah, they're props for the camera. Got them begging now. You get Baby J like, so you have, oh, what if you have uh 100 million stars? How much money is that? 100 million stars. Have you ever gotten that before? She got her sitting out here begging now. It's come on, it's ridiculous. Put her in front of the camera. Oh, this the focus table. Well, how the focus table got 5 cameras looking at her? Yes, Tanya. Yes, I know it's this week. I know. How's the focus table consist of of 5 cameras staring at you, but yet you're supposed to focus, right? I got 5 cameras staring at me. People, strangers are watching me as I'm doing my homework. Like why isn't that like why does that need to be seen on camera? Why do we need to watch you do your child's homework? Tanya. Yes, Tanya, I know it's this Thursday. Yes, yeah. I should have my turkey by now. You're right. But I have my brother. Right. And ain't no focus table, baby. My mama used to sit beside me, honey, and she ain't play. You were gonna get that work done. Yeah, she does. And then it's funny when she wants something from people, then she puts that voice on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you for 100 stars. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, thank you for 200 stars. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you for what's that? Oh, thank you for the floating hearts. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for the poop. Thank you. Thank you. Like, girl, bye. Bye. Yeah. Come on now. What is the purpose of sitting her there in front of the camera? You know? Right. Now, poor little Jay over there singing too. She like, Jay, look, Michelle Govia sent you 1,000 stars. Look, Michelle Govia, you know I love you. Michelle Govia, you know I love you. Poor baby sitting there singing. Like, come on. Who does that? Yeah, she's so fake. I don't understand how they don't see through her. I see right through her. She's so transparent. I see right through her. Right through her. Like who can who does I don't get it. That's how I know they talk about we on the slow, but baby, we listen, the bus might be rolling slow, okay, the wheels might be moving slow, but ain't nothing about us. Okay, our brain cells slow. I'll tell you that. Okay. The bus rolling slow. We rolling slowly past y'all dumbasses. Cause we want to know what the hell is wrong with y'all. Okay. That's why the bus is moving slow. Okay. We need to look around because we want to know what is going on. What is wrong with them? That's why we rolling slow. Our bus is rolling on by. Okay. But baby, these brain cells here, oh, they work. There's nothing but intelligence over here. Oh, yeah, she can make herself cry. We've seen it. We've seen it. It is hilarious to me. It is hilarious. Oh my God, y'all. I'm sorry. But I just don't understand. How do they fall for it? How do they fall for it every single time? Right, exactly at the information. Sitting on them cinder blocks. Okay. But I was just moving on by, moving on by. That's what they really mad about. They big mad. They big mad. That's right. Beep, beep. Get out our way, damn it. We coming through. Beep, beep. Oh my God. Yo, no, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. One of the funniest videos I cracked up at it was, how many of y'all saw that video that that JB made of us, y'all? Y'all saw that damn video that JB made of us? I'm not talking about these new ones because these new ones was whack. It was the very first one she made of us, y'all, and she had us on the bus. I think I saw I was on the bus. I was in my house crying. I was on the bus. Lynn was on the bus. I'm trying to think who else was on the bus. But she had us on the bus, y'all, in the window. And I was in here crying. I was in here crying when I saw it though. I'm not even gonna lie. I was in my house crying when I saw us all on the bus. She had us on the bus. I remember myself and I remember Lynn distinctly though. I can't remember who else. I can't remember the other members that was on the, but she had us on the bus, y'all. She had us on the bus. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in here crying, y'all. But oh my God. She had us on the bus, yo. That was I'm not even lying. That video, it was hilarious to me. I was dying when I saw us because I see. I wish I had I wish I had downloaded that. I'm not talking about her new videos. These had the new ones are whack. The very first one she did when she had us all on the bus, yo, I was in tears. She had because I want to say JD was the driver of the bus. JD was the driver of the bus, and then they had Lynn on there. They had me, and damn, I can't remember who. Yeah, who else was on the bus? You know what? It might have been Annie Court. Might have been on. Yes, yes, yes. That's it. JD was on the bus. JD was on the bus because he was the driver. I was on the bus. Lynn was on the bus. I think Annie Court was on the bus, and Blessing was on the bus. Oh my God, y'all! I was dying when I saw it. I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I said, no, she did put us on the bus. Oh my God, that was the first. I think that was one of the first videos she made of us, the slow bus people. Oh, oh my God. Yes, that might be it, Cheryl. Yes, I think that's what it was. The wheels of the bus go round and round too. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh Jesus Christ. All right, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm when I saw when I saw the images, I was dying. Oh my God. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Maybe she still has it up somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can find it. But that shit, I'm telling you, see, I can joke. I could take a good joke. I could take a good joke. That shit cracked me up. I'm not even gonna lie. Mm, right, exactly. They belong. We're gonna put them in some orange jumpsuits because clearly something wrong with them. No, no, no. What do the mental? The mental? No, they wear green. I think they wear green. We're gonna put them in some green. Um, what you call them things? Scrubs. We're gonna put them in some green scrubs, shirt and bottoms, and their bus is gonna have bars on the outside. Okay, will be a yes, the white bus with bars on the outside, and they're gonna be wearing green scrubs, y'all. Put them in a straight jacket. Okay, right. We can laugh. I mean, that is it's funny to me. Talk about we slow. They wish the hell we were slow. Yes, and the white jackets are gonna come and get each and every one of them. Exactly. They wish we were slow. That's why they really mad. They like, damn. Well, you know what, y'all? They ain't really slow. But shit, they want us to be slow. No, boo. No, don't be mad. We ain't slow. The bus might be moving slow, but again, that's because we looking at y'all. But ain't nothing wrong with our brains, baby. You right, Holly. Get them witch hats out. Yep. Always got something to say. Come on. Ain't not a damn thing dumb about us, baby. Not at all. And that's why they really mad. See, they want us out of the way so they could just do all the bullying on the blue app. That's what they want. Yes, we on the party bus, baby. Mm-hmm. Doing lives from the car for 2 hours. That's all right. I'm gonna help her get her following up. Cause I want her to be, everybody should have somewhere to lay their head for Christmas for the holidays. Everybody should have somewhere to lay their head for the holidays. Okay. Shoot. It's gonna be cold this winter. Have her out there in that damn car. Shoot. Mm-mm. And that ain't no good because if you keep the car running, during that snow, baby, she better make sure that exhaust, okay, that exhaust pipe is free and clear of that snow, or else we won't be hearing from her again. We won't be seeing no more of her lives. So that's why we got to get her into a house because we don't want that snow to come down and block that exhaust pipe. Okay, we need her to be here. So we're gonna have to help her to get that following up so she could be in a nice warm environment for this winter. Okay. I would hate for that snow to come down and block that tailpipe. Okay. Jam up that tailpipe. I don't want that to happen to her. I want her to be out here on this blue app. Who else is gonna stream my lives? Huh? Who else is gonna stream my lives? Shoot. I want her to have somewhere nice and warm to lay her head this December. See, hyenas. I'm gonna help you out. I don't want you out there in that car. I don't want you out there in that car. Okay? It's gonna be cold this winter. And if you are gonna be out there in that car, I want you to make sure you have a shovel so you can make sure that tailpipe is clear. We need that exhaust pipe to be free and clear of the snow. Okay? We don't need that carbon monoxide getting into that car. You hear me? We don't want anything to happen to you. Who will stream my lives? Huh? Hyenas. Who will stream my lives if something happens to you? All right. So I'm going to make sure that they help you get that following up so that you can go. I mean, damn, if you can't get an apartment, at least be able to stay in a hotel for about a week. Okay. For the holidays. Okay. I got you, girl. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, she charging that phone up. I got you. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. Shoot. And they just leaving you behind, leaving you in the dust. Why aren't they taking you along? Why aren't they taking you along? They should be sharing your lives. You always sharing theirs. They should be sharing your lives. Shoot. Now you watch and see. Mark my words after this and see if your followers don't go up. and I'm gonna be happy for you because I want you to be in a place. I'm warm right now. I am warm right now. I'm on my bed. I am warm. Okay, I'm not outside. Don't believe me? Want to hear my TV? I am inside the house. Okay. Hmm. So we gonna help her out. We gonna hopefully she gonna get her a place because I'm it's ridiculous. 2 hours in a car, like come on. If you have a home, why are you spending 2 hours in a car on a live? Like come on, let's be serious. So tell no, I'm being truthful. I'm being truthful. If you, how many of you believe that she has an apartment somewhere to lay her head? If you believe she has somewhere to lay her head, give me a thumbs up. If you believe the car is her home, okay? Now that's what we're gonna do the other way around. If you believe the car is her home, give me a thumbs up. If you believe that she has a home somewhere else other than the car, give me a thumbs down. Thumbs up if the car is her home, okay? Because I know damn well she can't have no house sitting in the car doing hours upon hours of lives from her car. The hell you gotta, man, where are you working at? That you sitting in the car, you just sitting in the car. Your job just let you, what you get, 2 hour lunch breaks? Hmm? You get 2 hour lunch breaks? That's what they do now? Because I only get 50 minutes. Hmm? 2 hour lunch break. Yeah, we see. We know exactly. The car is her home, just like I thought. We're gonna get you. That's all right, babe. We're gonna get you into a home. You sound like you're an older woman. Okay. You deserve to be able to lay your head and lay your body on a nice, comfortable bed. Okay. So we're gonna help you out. Okay. And bagels and cream cheese, exactly. But got the nerve to come here. See, hyenas. I'm not bad. I'm not bad at all. I'm not a mean spirited person. If I were, I wouldn't give a damn about you being in that car. I'm trying to help you to get yourself into a warm environment. Like I said, I don't want anything to happen to you out there this winter. It seems like it's gonna be a bad winter. Shoot. And you don't clear that exhaust pipe, we ain't gonna hear from you again. We won't hear from you again. I don't want that on my conscience. Shoot. So see, all of us are not that bad. All of us, what y'all call JD supporters, even though that's not what we are. All of us Slow Academy bus members. See, we're not bad people. We're not bad people. Okay? We are not bad people. So I'm hoping they're gonna help you to build that page so you can get to 10K followers and you can start earning you some money. All right? Sure. We're gonna help her get herself into a place. Make no sense. Well, y'all guys, I think we've been on here longer today than yesterday. Exactly. Does a live from the on a storm. Exactly. Somebody that ain't got no place to live. That's who at the information. You ain't got a place to live. You ain't got no choice but to go live from your car. And she better be in that car going live. Wanted to get electrocuted. Oh my gosh. All right, all right. Let me stop. Let me stop. But anywho, okay. Mm-mm-mm. Right. 4K and 8 people watching. No, I don't think she has no 4K people. I think she only has 2K. Hold on. Let me check right now, y'all. No, she's only at 2.9K followers. She's following 4,000 people. That's She has 2.9K followers. She finally went up 100 because she had 2.8 for the longest. Yeah. So she finally got 2.9K followers now. Okay. 2,902. Okay, there she is. Yep. Hopefully, like I said, after this live, they will you know, come together and help her out. Okay. They will help her out, hopefully. They will come together and help her out. That's what they should do, you know? Come on. That's what good people. Yes, follow for. Thank you. Crazy, isn't it? Okay, real crazy. That's how you know something wrong. Okay, well, you know what? All right. That's all right. It's all right. We just gonna we gonna hopefully get her into a home this Christmas. Everyone deserves to be able to lay their head, yes, in a home. Oh, yes, all our pages is right. Oh my God, you're so right. You're so right. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see Let me see all these pages. Wow, 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 wow. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, guys. So we're gonna we're gonna call it a night. I got to get up in a couple of hours because some of us do go to work. Okay, we go to work. We have jobs. We have jobs, y'all. We have jobs. See, we Fridays and Saturday nights we'll be able to do we could do our little 3 hour lives. I think during the week I could probably only do about an hour, even though we lasted 3 hours today. But do like an hour. Get these watch hours in, y'all. And yeah, it's always so much to talk about. It's always so much to talk about. But I really, let me tell you, I from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Yes, that's why baby, them bags are getting bigger and bigger every day. Okay. Those are them stress bags. Okay. Those are them stress bags. Cause she don't know how she gonna tell her people. She done went back to the eggplant. You hear me? Done went and got a little something, something from the eggplant down the way. Okay, she don't know how she gonna tell her people this. That's what's stressing her the hell out. All right, yeah. So I say, you know what? She might as well just go on and tell them, just go on and tell them. Or then again, just wait, keep milking them. You know, milk them until you can't milk them anymore. Yes, but no, honestly, I just want to really tell y'all that I really, 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 really love you guys. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is fun for us. We have fun. We're just talking and vibing. Talking about what we see. That's it. That's all we're doing. There's no harm. Okay. No harm intended. But I appreciate all of you. And again, if there's something that I said, inbox me, tell me. Like, I don't think you should have said this, that, and the third. I'm not gonna come out here and be like, oh, so and so came in my inbox and said I shouldn't have said. I wouldn't even do anything like that. I would say, it was brought to my attention that, you know, this was, they felt like I shouldn't have said this and that. Okay, so I'm gonna apologize for that. But I'm not gonna come out here and put anybody on. Oh, she said no. I'm not gonna do that because that's just not me. You know. Oh, I gotta go. Yes, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there before I go to bed. Y'all make sure you guys are following the real comment section. Okay, please, please, guys. Make sure y'all see that's what we should do. When I come back live tomorrow, we'll just do like an hour because I do have to work. Okay. But that's what we should do. Anybody have pages? Y'all want to promote your pages? That's what we do. We're gonna promote each other's pages. See, there's no jealousy over here. Oh no, you can't. Oh no, it's gonna cost you. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. We don't do that. All right. We don't do that over here. All right. But it's always a pleasure. Thank you guys so much. And guys, if you want, put it, how they do the good mother songs, put it on repeat, go to bed. You can turn the volume down. You ain't even gotta listen to it. Just keep it on. Let it play. All right. And I'll see, and trust me, I'm gonna get the hang of this, baby. And when I do, I got some videos for y'all. All right, all right. Love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Well, I was gonna say tomorrow, but I mean it's already tomorrow. But all right. So talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Get a good slumber. All right. Bye for now.